where it creates gaps that weren't there before, and it fucking man, it asses me out because before I hunt in the mountains, um, in Virginia, and that's where I have property, that Moose lives and everything too.
Well,
And
fuck. If you're out in the middle of the sticks,
well, I mean, I'm not. I
but
live I live less than a mile from Quantico Marine Corps Base, 30 miles from
well,
DC.
you figure they'd
But I
have a
have
few cell
property two
towers
hours
around
from
there.
here. Oh, it works fine here, but
Yeah.
well, actually, it doesn't. It sucks ass right here at my house, but that's because of Quantico, Marine Corps Base. It's fucking, it is what it is. FBI headquarters is right here, CIA, but all that shit less than a couple miles from my house.
I'd love to drive around there with a
So,
Wi-Fi antenna.
oh, we
just
used to
see
be able to
them.
drive around all the time. Dude, how about this? When I first moved here, my old garage door opener, I would come home sometimes because the Army, we bought, the FM channels they were purchased from the military. Like the
Yeah.
military had the rights to all of our FM channels. So that here, the motherfuckers, I'd come home and my fucking garage door would be open from the garage door opener.
It's funny to
Is
tell
that
you
not
this
crazy?
is well, I used to have a program that could
Oh yeah, but that
mimic
wasn't what it
that.
was.
It mimicked
Nobody
that.
stole
I
it. It just
I went out.
fucking.
I
What did
went
they
out.
call them things? I remember those. What did they call those?
I can't remember either, but I had a Barbie. It was a Barbie fucking toy that had a Wi-Fi emitter on it, and you could plug it in and hotwire it. So like you could literally go out in the middle of the street and press it, and like if you could see 10 garage doors, fucking like 8 out of the 10 would open up for you.
That's fucking badass.
It's a scanner and it's just pumping out pulses.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
right.
pumping
Oh, it
out
does.
pulses and it's just scanning through frequencies.
Yep,
And
that's
it's
what was
not big.
happening
Like
here.
it's it
Yeah, it
only
wasn't every
works.
day. It only
It's not like
happened
you could open
sometimes.
every fucking door in America. You'd need a
All right.
big ass FM broadcaster from outer space to do that shit. But the
Well, I mean, honestly, as a crow flies, I'm probably like 3/4 of a mile from the front gate of Quantico Marine Corps Base, and it spans like 3 counties.
yeah, I know it's huge. It's
Yeah,
the
it's
biggest.
it's
It's
big.
the biggest one, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
Isn't that your school? Isn't that the school?
They do. No, that's we have schools everywhere, man.
No,
It's
but I mean,
sniper
I thought
school.
Quantico
Sniper
was.
training is here.
I thought that Quantico was like.
It's the
Is that Air
sniper
Force?
training is
Is
here,
that Air
and
Force or?
no, it's Marine Corps. But Marine Corps is a division of the Navy. They are all divisions of the
Yeah.
Navy here.
Yeah.
So basically, it's still. A
So
Navy,
I
but
thought Quantico
it's
was the
UNC,
biggest
so
naval
it's
basis.
no. That would be actually that's in Virginia too. I believe. Well, I think that's in Virginia.
Or is
It
that
would be,
Norfolk?
Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Yeah,
Norfolk. Ah,
Yeah, that's like
that's fucked up as a Canadian. I know.
it's like
fucking all
200
this
miles
shit.
from here.
Fucking.
No, it's good.
Okay.
I know a
Well,
little
that's
bit
because of
about
all the.
Canada.
That's all the Tom Clancy I read.
Dude, I used to read Clancy.
Tom Clancy's a great. Well, he's gone now, but he was a great.
He was actually he
great-
used to live in the county right here on the other side of Quantico next to me. Actually,
He
it's the county.
advised. He actually
it's-
advised. I think it was
it's
the
advised
Reagan.
Quantico.
I think he advised the Reagan administration
Yeah,
because he was a student of like Russian naval affairs.
Oh, he was a bad motherfucker. Like in real life, he was
Yeah.
a bad man, like ghost motherfucker. Yeah.
Great book.
I'm not a
man.
fan of Reagan. A lot of he's supposed to.
I
be
don't
like
remember. I was a kid. I'm 42, right? So I don't like back then. All I know was he not in charge of the free trade agreement. I think he's the one that did that, right?
No, Clinton did that stupid shit.
Clinton did the free trade. Yeah, I did.
Clinton did the trade agreement with
That just started
China.
pumping so much drugs into your country. It's not even
With
funny.
China. It was Clinton with China. I'm not sure if Reagan got the ball rolling with some other countries, but I know that he is the prime reason. So I guess it would have started with Reagan, ended up with, started with Nixon.
Oh, he did the Contra
Got
shit.
the ball
that
kicked,
was
and
Reagan
then
was the Contra
Reagan's-
shit.
Right. So Reagan is the reason that we have cartels. They didn't exist before Reagan.
And
His wife's out here selling the
but he
hair
literally
to do
opened the border
drugs. Okay, yeah, he dude.
through
he's the one that
free
started-
trade. Through free
He's
trade.
the one who started fucking drug for fucking global policies. drug trade for global policies. That's all came from him. His wife's out here, your brain on drugs commercials and
Yeah.
dare to do drugs,
Well, listen,
creating all this
I'll tell you.
bullshit. And at the same time, he's using fucking drugs, stealing them from other countries, ripping off Colombia, Nicaragua,
I
all
know
these
for a
other fucking
fact.
places, and creating cartels. He taught them how to be. He put them in existence,
I
just
know.
like we did the Taliban.
I know for a fact that when the free trade agreement took effect, trucks start getting fast tracked through the border.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's free trade. You work for this company. Oh, this is just trade. And the cocaine coming from the south and the fucking pot and shit coming from the north just was tenfold. It was good for the countries
Well,
and stuff.
so
but
we never had crack cocaine until Reagan.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's got to be Reagan on that.
I mean, there wasn't such a thing. We didn't even have. Dude,
it was there, but it had
I
to
wanna
come in
say
on little.
cocaine was
It had to
legal.
come in on like little speedboats and shit like that. So,
I want to say cocaine was legal. I don't even know when we made cocaine illegal, but I feel like it was legal during the 70s because people were openly doing it in bars and discos, and
I don't know
think
if
there
it
was-
had been legal, but certainly
man,
wasn't.
I don't know.
Certainly wasn't frowned upon, but yeah, it would just.
I mean, like you look at a lot of like old TV that's like real. You know what I mean? Not reality, but like real reality TV, but not reality TV. You know what I'm saying? Not a reality show, but like a not quite a documentary, but like so. The other day, I just watched something really cool. Actually, you would have done this. It was it's called My Psychedelic Love Affair. You ever heard of it?
No.
Dude, you dig it. It's about this chick who I can't remember her fucking name, but she was the I guess second wife maybe of Timothy Leary, and like
Who's Timothy Leary?
Huh? Dr. Timothy Leary? What?
Doctor. Yeah, I don't know.
Turkeys.
I don't
Are you
know.
only a pothead? You never did any other kind of drugs or not?
Well, I used to be a lifty out in Whistler. I don't know if you know where Whistler is, but it's probably Canada's #1 ski resort. Put it up. What's the big one in Colorado you got?
Yeah.
You know-
I can't think of it, but yeah.
All the celebrities go up there. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston went there on their
Yeah.
honeymoon. Britney Spears was there. I met Steven Spielberg. I met Bruce Willis. I met a football fucking team. They all come up there and go skiing and snowboarding and do a lot of blow. So I did a few lines here and there, but I only ever chipped in with my roommate once to ever buy it. Like, I
LSD?
never. LSD you can't get anymore. Yeah, I've done it. I did blotter acid.
Okay.
I went into Laser Quest.
So Timothy Leary.
Oh! Is he
Timothy
the
Leary
chemist?
He's the fucking guru of LSD.
He's the chemist.
Man.
He's the
He
chemist.
is the
isn't he?
LSD
Yeah. Okay.
Guru. Actually, I think he's more related to DNA strain than LSD invention. I don't think he's who created LSD. He may be. But
He's the one
he
that
is
laid the
guru.
ground. He's the one that laid the groundwork for microdosing because they're microdosing.
Oh,
now.
absolutely. Yeah.
They're
absolutely.
microdosing now, and like I'm on disability, man. Like if I don't fucking work, I don't fucking have to. Like I get a good amount of money from literally being on welfare, not because I'm lazy, because I'm disabled in the brain. I have a mixed personality disorder. I don't know if you know that. But
Shit, I wish I could get something for that.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. 'Cause it's like, in the middle of the night when you're wide awake, when you should be sleeping, and in the middle of the daytime when you should be wide awake, you just want to go to sleep. That's kind of how, like, my mood swings. My mood always seems to swing against what's going on. It's very confusing. It's not good. I gotta be firing on all cylinders. And then plus with substance abuse. I don't know if pot's a substance abuse, but...
I'd
I drink too much. I drink too
not.
much. I know I drink too much, which is fine with being open with that. But I've got a lot of vices. I know all about microdosing, and fuck, I'm doing CBD right now, which is can't even get you high.
No, it don't get you high.
It just what's the date today? 12th. All right, so like usually the next couple weeks are pretty rough for me, man. I got Christmas, I got my daughter's birthday, I got my birthday, and then New Year's, and then plus this year they're just telling people like there's no family get-togethers in
Oh
my
yeah,
family this year.
we're done. I just that text you probably just heard my phone do was one of the families
Christmas is
saying,
canceled.
"I'm confused. Are we doing it or are we not?" And it
No,
says
you
we are
shouldn't.
not. Unfortunately, with COVID being so badly, it just seems
Yeah.
to be stupid because we have a 74-year-old that is in horrible shape, CPOD, fucking everything that could be wrong
Nobody
is
should be
wrong.
anywhere near that person. But
And
even
we
if
don't
you were
need
to
to be
ask,
bringing,
no.
oh, he'll want you there, but no, we're not doing that, man. We're smarter than that.
So that's like my
I haven't seen
parents.
my mom
That's like
in
my
6,
parents.
7 months.
That's like my parents. My dad's like, because I'm in a room for rent. I can't bring my kids here to visit. So for me, when I see my kids, I always got to take them out and do something. Which is with COVID is getting more and more complicated. And with winter, it makes like parks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm trying to find a new place, I'm talking to my dad. I'm like, so when I get my access to my fucking kids, what would you suggest? And he goes, you can't. Because of COVID-19. Because of COVID-19, I don't go to my parents' place. And the last time I was there, it was actually through work because my dad called my boss to come. We come and trim some hedges. And they stay, 6 feet apart. It was the first time I saw my grandma. My grandma was at my dad's house. She's wearing a mask. She stays 20 feet back from me, talking to me. And it's the first time in my life that I saw my grandma and I didn't get a hug. And like I'm a 40-year-old man, and that still fucking struck me to the core. Like she's nearly 90. She's 90 years old, fully cognitive. She walks, talks, drives, lives on her own. Like I got good genes in there, and when I see her, I always give her a hug, always.
Good shit.
Every single time in my entire fucking life.
And you got
when I see my grandma, it's just an automatic thing. You go up and you hug them. And this was the first time she's wearing a mask and keeping away, and I wasn't going for my hug, and that's when it struck me, right? So
I think most of
my kids are in
were
school.
dead by the time I was a teenager.
My dad's in his 60s, retired.
He's dead.
He's not like I don't know that he doesn't have any respiratory stuff or anything like that, but he was very open with me, going, I don't know where your kids have been. Living with Sherry, and they go to school.
Yeah, I mean that's.
And I
true.
didn't even ask.
It's not even, it's not even a thing like that. It's just a.
But he wants to see them.
It's exposure,
like he wants
to.
Yeah, it is. It is because Sophie could go fucking inhale COVID at school. It's real. It's out
Well, it's so funny. Here's the thing. Everybody, throws it off like it was nothing at first. They still. And a lot
it's
of
a
people
Democratic
are still trying
hoax.
To,
it's a Democratic hoax.
Yeah, right. So look,
the China virus. There's 250,000 people fucking dead.
Look, dude,
in America.
We have
and you just passed
250,000. We had 3,000 some people die yesterday.
Per day.
People died
That's
yesterday,
what I mean. Per day.
Then Pearl Harbor. Then fucking.
September 11th.
The only thing that beat it was one hurricane, Gettysburg, and Antietam.
Yep.
That's the only two things in America
that
have been bloodier and had more deaths in one day.
Did you hear what Trump said on Twitter at 4:00 in the morning?
This morning, today? No, I haven't.
I'm just trying to get people to stop killing each other or something. Like I don't even. I don't
what?
Know.
His son called for civil war when he lost the election. He's trying to undermine our government and have the Republican Party overturn the election and rewrite the way our shit works. Dude, the problem is the people. Look, the problem is the people who are his supporters are people who take action. The thing is, they've been tricked into thinking the other side is the one to take action. Here's the deal, dude. Democrats want your guns. They don't have no guns. If they don't have guns, who are the fucking? When are they going to attack you with sticks?
They don't want your fucking guns. They just
no, but they do. They do. Look, dude. I'm a gun toter, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican.
But you're still, if you're a hunter,
I call it how I see it. They want your shit. And look, we're one of the few countries left that have that freedom.
They'll still grandfather it in.
But they're not. That's the thing.
So that's the thing. Grandfather it in. No, they can't come take it. But they can make a new law and make it so
that you can't buy anymore. Right.
Well, here's the way gun laws.
But it ain't even about that. So it's more
in Canada. you can have a handgun, you can have a long rifle, and you can have a shotgun. Now, if this, like, fuck, like,
Yeah.
ARs and like these things that are being used, like, gun violence in America is nothing like Canada. We
All right, but hold on now.
don't even
There's
have
only
40
been
million
there's
people
only
up
been
here.
like 2 incidences, which was Vegas and Virginia Beach, that has even had an AR used in any of the other shootings. They were all done with handguns. Every fucking one of them. Every one of them. The day they did what you call it, Sandy Hook, New Jersey, or whatever, Sandy Hook, whatever it was,
These are
Newtown.
kids getting their
That
parents'
shit,
guns,
right?
whatever.
But that
I don't
shit,
think they should be able to come and take your gun. But I do
well, no,
believe.
they won't be able to. They won't even try that shit because
No.
it will incite a civil war. And the
No,
problem with
yeah.
it is,
And they
the
tried it
problem with that
already.
is,
They tried it already with, like, the buyback shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know,
the
the
Brady bill.
buyback.
The thing is Clinton created all that too. The
But you
Brady
can make a
bill
new
was
law.
a 13-year study where you weren't allowed to own these things in America. Well, not any black rifles,
Okay.
no
How old
more
are
than
you?
10 rounds. 50 years old.
Okay, so
51 in March.
here's my thinking. Here's the new law. You can't have the kind of guns that you have. And now you say go fuck yourself. But here's how the law works. It's only actionable on the fucking 18-year-olds. Anyone who's already got their guns can continue to do forth as such. So, and no one will come and take your shit away. But I might deny that fucking kid at Walmart, 18 years old with a brand new driver's license with a fifth of fucking tequila in his pocket from stopping to buy an AR. And he grandfather it in. Because, like,
Same
I'm
difference,
sorry,
but
but
it's 21.
50 years
and
ago,
it's 21 for both.
kids were strong, man. Kids were stronger now. You know, like,
Dude, 20 years ago, kids weren't as stupid as they are now. I'm
Laws-
sorry. They're fucking retarded. They are
laws need to
mentally
change. And I'll give you a
fucking
perfect
retarded.
example of why laws need to change.
No,
How
I'm for. Look,
how
I'm
many
for.
amendments are there? How many
I'm
amendments?
for gun regulation. We need gun regulation.
Mhm.
And that's why I said that day that shit happened in Newtown, I was on watching it live, and I
What
was
was
so
Newtown
happy
again?
to see. It was one of the deals where one of the school teachers' sons with bad mental issues came to school. I don't even think he attended that school, and he came to that school and he shot a bunch of. I think they were grade school kids.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, there was an AR in the trunk of the car that he had taken of his mother's, but it was in the trunk of the car. It never came out of the trunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What didn't have anything to do with it. And
Well,
the
what do
biggest
you hunt? You go hunting. Do you go hunting?
Yeah, but I've also
what
got
kind
a
of
shit ton
gun?
of ARs. I built a pile of them. But here's the thing:
Wow,
the
like
misconception.
what is not?
Hold
what
on,
do you-
this is a misconception. You're not listen.
It's not
You
automatic.
think an AR is fully automatic because of video
No,
games?
it's
and
not.
TV.
You gotta pull every time.
Right.
You
What's
gotta
the
pull it
difference in a
semi-automatic.
semi-automatic 22? There's no difference. It's the same thing. It just looks.
Well,
Okay.
depending
Now
on the
here's the other
caliber.
thing.
Depending on the depending
Well,
on the caliber. Sure,
Okay,
but-
so I could go buy another 223 with a 5-round magazine
And
and
you
a Remington Model 740, and it's the same caliber. It's
Right.
as fast as I can
No,
pull
I've
the
heard
trigger.
it, and I've heard.
It's the same thing, but
I've
it's a
heard
hunting
this
rifle.
before. But you
So,
know
what's
this. A
the
kid
difference?
doesn't. What do you hunt
No,
with?
but I'm saying,
What do you hunt?
it depends what I'm hunting.
Have
Really,
you ever
I mean,
used a semi, or do you like?
Fuck yeah. I got a 270 semi, 2308 semis,
I'd be if I was hunting. I'd be
several
always going for that.
5.56s, a 7.62 3951. I got fucking
But when you go, if you're going buck hunting,
30-06,
If I-
308, 7
if I'm
millimeter
going buck
Magnum,
hunting-
6.5 millimeter.
no,
I
I've
like
done
50
bow
guns,
hunting.
dude.
I've done bow hunting.
I bow
I've got a
hunt. I got
lifetime.
So I bow hunted until
But-
I couldn't, and I even am so hardcore of a bow hunter, I bought a crossbow because I couldn't see, and my shooting got really affected. And I swear, look, people lied and stuff like these. I don't tell lies.
Okay,
'cause
so
my problem with it is I'm not smart enough to keep up with all of them, so I try not to do it. You know
if
what
I
mean?
go buck hunting, I aim to go out and shoot one fucking bullet.
Okay, if you aim to go coyote hunting, what do you aim to do?
Well, then yeah, okay. Well,
If you go rabbit hunting, what do you aim to do? I mean, you ever been rabbit hunting? You ever been coyote hunting?
I've
You know what I mean? Those things require semi-automatic guns. I mean, or else you're going to be hungry if you had to depend on it for food.
yeah,
You know.
lever action, I guess, but
Well, there's no lever action here in that kind of a gun.
I just think it's tough talking from Canada because you've got
Well, you guys
250
were bred totally
200.
different.
Well, we
Yeah,
have a
years
lot.
of gun regulation and stuff, and
Yeah,
we're the
but in
Wild
all
West still.
honesty, like if I walked into the Wild Wild West, what they allow me to have is fairly reasonable.
Yeah,
I think. And
yeah.
can a semi-automatic be easily converted?
No,
Isn't that
no,
isn't
no, no. I know how to do it. Okay, so you have to buy additional parts or be able to fabricate them. To be able to fabricate them, you're gonna need a serious machine. It's got to be made out of steel.
mill? You
Has to
made of
be
steel. You're
has
not
to be
3D
milled.
printing that.
Right, you ain't 3D printing that part, those two parts. You have to add two additional holes to add those parts.
What about a bump
And
stock?
okay, so a bump stock is the same as if you take a semi-automatic. You put
Mm,
your thumb in it and you grab your belt loop and you take your other hand and you pull back on the gun. It just continues to
to
fire. It's
fire,
the
yeah.
same. It's the same thing.
But it's just
Which
built right in.
is it necessary? No, totally agree that it is not necessary because here's the thing. I'm
Is that
stupid.
illegal?
Um,
Anything that makes
Well,
a
okay,
semi,
so
anything
it
that
was going
makes
to be, but I
it
do
was
believe that it was shot down by our current
because
administration.
you do have a law where if someone is carrying a gun
It
and they need
depends.
to defend themselves, they can.
It depends what
Well,
state you live in here.
well,
Some
what
states
about
like
coming?
Florida,
What about
motherfucker comes
someone
on your
coming in your
yard.
front
Texas.
door? What if someone's coming in your front door?
So the officer that was here a couple months ago, we had my neighbor was on the away and got broken into.
Oh shit.
Cops came, knocked on my door, asked me if I see or hear anything. I had no idea it even happened, and I was like, no. And he was like, well, you know, keep, you know, just keep your eyes open and stuff, and be, aware. And I was like, yeah, I don't think they're coming here, man. I was like, everybody pretty much knows me as the redneck of the pit bulls. I was like, if they do any kind of shit worth their salt, they're not coming here. I said, by the way, if they do, what's the policy on shooting the motherfucker? Dude looked at me and he said, sir,
Sir, you
he
can't
said,
do that because I want
no,
to shoot him.
no,
Because
no.
I
He
want
said,
to shoot him coming out of your house.
he said, sir, they frown if they're shot in the back. He said, but if someone comes and you feel that your life or your
And
family's
that would
lives
mean the
are
person
threatened,
would be inside your front
you
door
have
against
the
their
right
will.
to defend yourself
Even if
with
they're armed or not.
excessive force.
They don't even need to be
So,
armed. They can come
no,
in
they have to
naked
have a
and you can shoot.
weapon,
Really?
or they have to have the appearance of having a weapon, anyways. You know, like if they were carrying something in the shadows that looked like they had a gun.
What
you'd
if they were
fuck
coming
their
at
ass.
you with their bare fucking
But here's the thing.
hands?
So here's the thing,
What
bro.
if they're coming at
I
you
have
with your bare
no
fucking
desire.
hands?
Well, I'm gonna beat his fucking
Get the
ass
fuck
because I was
away
a right
from me.
rally motherfucker. But
Yeah.
I don't know that I would now. I mean, I probably still would try, but adrenaline does.
I would
things,
still
but
just shoot the motherfucker.
my
Yeah,
back
adrenaline
hurts like
speaks a
motherfucker.
lot of words.
Well, I mean,
Adrenaline.
if you've ever seen anybody die like
I have. I have.
super close and personal, then seen that light disappear, you probably wouldn't have the desire to want to kill anybody. If I could get through
Friend of
life
mine got
without
hit.
ever
A good friend of
having
mine
any
got
type
hit
of
by a
violence.
car right fucking in front of me, and he got up on his feet
Mm.
and he walked right at us. Me and my buddy Corey, we were all together that night.
Mm-hmm.
He got right on his feet, man. He got hit. He slid. He hit the curb. He got up on his feet and he walked over. He goes, I don't feel, wow. And then he collapsed. Now that's adrenaline talking. Just the fact that he got up on his feet and walked over.
Oh yeah.
He walked over. He died like, about 12 hours later. Internal hemorrhaging and shit like that. Bloated him out and he ended up suffering, drowning in his own blood, literally. But the man took a fucking hit by a car, got straight back up. That's adrenaline. That's pure adrenaline. I used to get that shit snowboarding.
I had a
Ever drop a 34?
head-on impact with a friend of mine at 45 miles an hour with quads. He
On
didn't-
quads?
He might have lived 2-3 minutes. Pretty fucked up, yeah.
But adrenaline is no joke. I've been through safety courses, and the reason that all the oil rig workers wear those one-piece fucking suits is so so you can drag them by the collar out of places, literally. And I'm like, what if I'm working with my buddy
That
Ted?
actually
Like
makes sense.
it does. You're literally working.
Well,
You're
here's the
literally
thing.
working in your body bag, because when they tell you
Well,
how
it's
to,
easy to be dragged too. I mean, like they say.
it
I mean,
is.
think about it. Firemen
But
shit. They got great big collars.
but if
They
you're
wear,
down in
you know.
but if you're down in the trench where the sour gas is, and I get my safety gear on, and I gotta go drag my buddy Ted out. Like I weigh 180 pounds, right? My man is like 230, and I look at this trainer guy, and I'm like, in all honesty, I wouldn't be strong enough to pull him out of that shit.
Well, the
And
hope
he goes,
is you ain't gonna be by yourself.
He goes, no. When you hear those, when you hear this is sour gas, right?
Mustard gas.
Sour gas. Like when
Oh,
you're working
yeah.
in the oil field, sour gas is
Oh,
heavy
yeah, I
and
got
hits
you.
low,
Mhm.
right? So he goes, when you hear those sour gas alarms going off, and you see everybody on site running for cover to get their respiratory gear on, and you get to your friend who doesn't have any, who's sitting in that gas, he goes, you'd be surprised how strong you'll be. Because that's when adrenaline will kick in, because they do not fuck around out there. But that's why they wear those blue one-piece fucking suits with the yellow stripes on them, man. They're literally a body bag. They're reinforced. They're meant to drag you out by your fucking collar, by whatever means and shit like that. Fucking. But the gun, so it gets tough in the States. You get one wacko.
Well, that's the thing.
You know?
We can't. So here's the thing.
If you can defend your home, if you can defend your
we
home with a
need gun
shotgun,
legislation. We need gun legislation for sure.
reform.
But what we need more importantly, I don't even know that we need reform as much as just regulation. But what we do need definite, and it would cure all of the situations that this shit happens in, is we need to reform and fucking build and start using abandoned businesses, hotels, whatever the fuck we got. I'm sure we got a ton of them with COVID now. Fucking mental institutions to take care of people with fucking mental problems. To educate society, because we don't do that here.
That's what defund the police means. They don't want to take money away from the cops. The cops get so much. Here. They don't want to. Okay, it's not about taking money away from the cops. The police are still the policing service. They want you to take, don't buy that ATV. Hire, and I don't think a social worker. I think you need. That's what you mean, right? Social workers.
No, I mean we don't have any
mental health
institutions. We don't have those.
Mental health is the number one cause for erratic crime.
Of course, and we have none of those. We started getting rid of those in the 60s.
That should be part of the police services.
So we created something different. It's called independent.
My old lady, I had 5 or 6 years ago, I had a complete breakdown. Yeah, no. And look, my old lady,
I got PTSD. I got depression. So I get it. But what I'm saying is, people who have more problems than us that want to act out and do crazy things.
My girlfriend,
extreme violence on people. Don't have any place to be except prison. And what do you get there? When they come out, they're more fucking violent. They get more violent.
Yeah.
That's what they get. I mean, it's a training school for crime. It's fucking federally funded, privately owned prisons replace our mental institutions in America. And that is crime problem. I'm no fucking rocket scientist.
I think your politicians are profiteering off fucking crime.
Dude, the problem with America,
if the federal government,
the problem with the entire world
if the federal government, if the government cannot house their prisoners in their own prison facilities, then they are prosecuting too many fucking people. Like if you let everyone out of jail right now that's there for a misdemeanor on marijuana, like I'm sorry.
Check this out. So the Senate just passed to reschedule.
Yeah, McConnell won't take it
anywhere. Right. So you've been up on all that? Yeah, dude.
It sounds like great fucking news, but for marijuana, there is one reason that marijuana is a class 1 narcotic, and that is big pharma.
Absolutely. That's the reason there is prohibition.
And it is
on
very
marijuana.
Hypocritical. It is
because
very
of the company called DuPont. Dude, it all boils down in this country to a guy named Harry Asslinger who worked for, the Treasury Department, and then became a um, advisor for DuPont. The motherfucker,
Who's
they wanted to
DuPont?
put
Is that
out.
like a drug company?
That's the biggest pharma company in the world, my brother. They
Fuck,
also
I thought
check
it was
this out.
Pfizer. I
They
thought Pfizer
also
was.
owned. They well, that could be it could be changed. But look, think about how many pills you get right now that when you flip them over, say DuPont on the back of them. That's the DuPont I'm talking about.
You know
So
what's
what it all boiled down to was they were starting to find the medicinal values of marijuana. They were starting to use hemp as a
Yep.
component. This is where it really broke down. They were starting to use hemp as a component, sort of like fiberglass, and
Yeah?
they were using it. You know, at the time it was for car bodies, is what the material was actually going to be used for. So then, um, DuPont
Which is
was
so
at the
fucked
same
up
time
because
put all their money, big pharma, all their money into fiberglass and plastic production.
so
Plastic production. Plastic is the reason we can't smoke weed in America because they had all their money in it. So they had this guy who was well known, used to work in the Treasury Department, working for them, who put out Tactics. He created the fucking movie. What is it? What is that fucking? The two old marijuana movies that are so fucking retarded that
oh,
he
the
put out the
propaganda
ideas.
movies,
Yeah,
the
he's the
gateway
reason.
drug ones,
The gateway drug
the
ones.
gateway
He's the
drug.
one who
What is that
put the
called?
ideas that our white women wanted to fuck our black men. That smoking pot made them want to do that. That all this
The
shit.
devil's
So
weed. The
the
devil's
devil's weed,
weed.
marijuana. That's where my bomb still is to this day. But it's like that is where it
You
came.
should
It's
give her a cookie.
all
You should give
fucking
her a
politics,
cookie. Say,
dude.
I made cookies.
I
Try one of
can't.
these.
She's on so much shit, dude. She
No,
was
but
laid
give
up
her
at
a
one
pot
point.
cookie.
I mean,
Give her a pot
yeah,
cookie. She'll get so
she's
fucked up and bowly. She'll be like, "Those are the greatest cookies I ever had." And you'd be like, "Here's the recipe."
yeah, I don't know. I doubt it. She fucking she was strung out on fucking OxyContin
It's
for
okay. So here's the
several
funny
years
thing.
because of surgeries. She had 5
Back when it
major
was in
back
the courts,
surgeries.
back in the 70s, the 60s, no, the 70s, when it was classified as a Schedule 1 narcotic.
What pot?
One of the pot.
Pot. That's the problem. It
No,
still
but
is Schedule
but
1 here.
yeah, I know. And the
With
reason,
LSD, heroin,
hear me out. Hear me out.
ecstasy.
The reason it's Schedule 1 was one of the main arguments was because it had no medicinal value.
Right.
Now, this is
Right.
very hypocritical from a government which holds 2 patents.
Right.
That
Right. I know what you. Yeah, I
the
know.
patent to extract
I know.
the medicinal value out of the plant is owned by the same government that's in court saying it has no medicinal value. It's just
Yeah.
so fuck, and they can't sue now. It's so fucking rampant out there now. There's so many CBDs and medicines. They're learning more and more every fucking day.
Oh, dude,
And
Charles Webb, the whole
the
fucking deal. I know it
the
all.
American government has the ability to come out at any time and sue for patent infringement. But that's going to open up a whole fucking can of worms.
Fuck
You know how
them
many...
if they do, boy. Fuck. Well, so this is one thing. So Virginia just started its first deregulation. Steps
Virginia.
in August. Yeah, where I live.
Who's
They
your
made it
senator?
where-
then? Is he a good one or is he a Republican?
No, he's
Oh, I'm
he's
thinking
hard.
Kentucky. I'm thinking Kentucky.
He's pretty. No, that's Mitch McConnell and fucking what's his
Yeah.
fuck
Fuck.
dumb fuck. I can't think of Graham. No, that's South North Carolina. We're in between both of them. Fucking no, this is Northam. We have Northam. He's pretty fucking left wing, man. He's a little bit. He's a Democrat, but he's a little much Democrat.
I think
But
you
then,
need
you know-
less Democrat, less whatever,
Well,
fucking,
here's
and
the
just more
problem.
common sense. You just need more common
Well,
sense.
so here's the thing.
A layman
Before-
could do the president's job, and I think Trump has proved that. You need to put the police in charge.
I think
of
he's
the
made
police,
a
the
mockery of
military,
our. I think he's made a mockery of our government personally.
the country, man. The
whole fucking
country.
thing.
Like,
Yeah, but
it's-
dude, he is fucking tearing our system of government the fuck apart.
I can't-
still
so
doing
in
it
Canada-
right now,
in
right now,
Canada,
he's still doing it.
in Canada,
He's-
there's like a 72-hour lame duck period. like transfer of
Here's the
power.
thing. He's got 19 states right now trying to sue with Texas to overturn the election.
You can't overturn an election.
He's past the fucking dumb lame duck period. It is what it is now. He waited until
can't.
too late. The problem is this crazy motherfucker
What judge
is a
would
narcissist.
say?
What judge?
What
the
judge?
ones he put in place?
Yeah, but that's
He
so.
loaded
So
everything.
wait a minute.
To suit
So
him.
wait a minute. Do you actually
They're all
think?
under his
Do you
thumb.
actually think that they can meet in court and one judge could throw out 13 states out of the?
If it's one state holding the lawsuit
Literally
that's in the
overturning
state
it?
of Texas, well, no. But here's the problem with it. The problem is, it's like me and Moose were talking. And we were saying, there's no way they could do it legal. But the problem is, that motherfucker has 70 million fucking supporters here.
He does, but that's
And
not
they
enough.
are the people, and this is what I was getting
That's
at
not
earlier.
enough.
But it is.
Because there's like
he
300
controls the
million.
military. They have to listen to him. He is the ultimate commander
For
of
now.
our military.
Yeah, I
he
know.
has a ship off the East Coast, a ship off the West Coast. You know what it's for? In case we have rioting. He said he put them there for MLB, right? All right. So who are they? We got the people who create violence fighting the people who want to take your guns, which means the majority of them probably don't own guns and aren't into violence. So who's going to win that batch? You know what I mean? 70 million people will dominate if they have violent people, and the other side is passive.
I think
which is what it
I
is.
think there's
the
more
problem
people.
with Trump
I
is
think the
we
fucking,
never had the term the Dems before
Do you doubt the election?
Trump.
Do you doubt the election?
Not with one iota of my life.
Okay, so that's the thing. That's the end of the story. That literally is the end of it.
Right, but it's not, because he's still in control. And
Because he has
the
that
power.
lame
Dude, he's
duck
been running
period.
around. He has been running around the country, still doing
Starting
fucking-
fires.
still doing
Starting fires.
rallies, saying that he won the election.
Yeah.
And they're still going to take the
You
election.
see him
because he
every
won
time
it.
he tweets something.
This dude
But
is insane. He is
for
doing
the
a shit
same-
job. He
for-
got handed a booming fucking economy that
You-
Obama
The
built back.
Obama built. Yeah. And I'm
You
no
know,
fan
he got
of
handed
Hey,
that.
listen.
And, hey,
I'm no
I
fan
liked
of Obama.
first time, second term.
I'm not
I
a
did.
not a
My
big
biggest,
fan.
my,
Not a big
my
fan
thing
of
that I really
Obama, just
hate
as-
about Obama is
Well, at least
that
he
guy.
started more fires overseas than he
Well,
was at home.
well, no, I voted for Obama, but
Like
the difference
Obamacare is great. Like I think what he did domestically
the,
at home was
it
pretty
needs
good,
to
but
be
what he
addressed, but it should be, yeah.
but what he
um,
did foreignly, like the overseas stuff, could be frowned upon. That's my issue with Obama.
Some could, but some. I mean, what do you think about? Look at what Trump's done.
So, yeah, he's
It just
bringing
went from
troops
bad
back.
to
At least
worse.
he's not starting wars. Like he might be out
Well,
there shaking
hold
hands
on. You can't be blaming Obama for fucking the
with dropping bombs.
30-year
No, because he
war.
picked up Bush.
I mean,
He
we've
picked-
been fuck. that
after
happened to
September
fucking-
11th and all. He picked up after all that shit, and
Yeah.
I got no
yeah,
complaints
September
about
11th.
Obama. I think he's very well spoken, man. Have you ever seen David Letterman's new show?
No, I have not. I thought David Letterman was dead.
No, he's not. He's got a show on Netflix, and
holy
it's called My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. And
Oh,
he's hot. And now he's interviewed some pretty fucking cool people, man. Like, who's the best F1 driver now? Fucking the guy that won he's won like 5 championships.
I know that shit is so insane fast.
Fucking.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
He's talking
so
about,
this
like,
is the thing,
Andretti
eh? The
Stewart.
crowd never knows who the guest is. So when they come in, they always get a round of applause, like, depending on who you
Oh, yeah.
are. And then this guy stands up and he goes, so my next guest needs no introduction. He goes, please welcome the 44th president. And the whole fucking crowd just goes up and he shoots the shit with Obama for an hour or two. It's not like your old David Letterman sit up, okay, top 10 and all that
Well, I'll
shit.
say this, and I've said it since the beginning.
Trump
and,
is
you know,
Trump doesn't know how
all
to speak. He is
that
the
shit-
dumbest
he
motherfucker
is
on
stupid.
earth.
Now Biden's not a great speaker either, and Biden's
He
not.
stutters.
Look, you said it right when Vape attacked you that night, and the thing about that is, you couldn't have been right or Berkey.
I don't
It's the
even
lesser
remember
of
what I
two
said.
evils.
Oh,
You said
lesser
the
two.
of two. No,
Yeah.
well, you didn't say that. You were headed that direction. What you said was we don't have very good choices here.
Yeah,
They
it's
think like
because
that.
it's a
And it's
two-party
absolute
system.
truth.
It's a
Look,
two-party
dude, George
system.
Washington said, look, that's the problem. Dude, I preach this shit all the time, Murphys.
Fuck a
George
party.
Washington stated that our system will not function. It cannot operate on two parties. We have to have a third.
But
Right
now you
now,
get told if
but,
you vote for a
well,
third party, you're throwing your fucking vote away.
right, well, that's the problem with it.
Yeah.
They did away with it. And now you have two places. So where do your extremists go? They have to pick a side, right? Either they're extremely friendly or they're extremely fucking aggressive. You know what I
Everyone should
mean?
be.
And then, so you got radicals on both sides. And then it's, oh, well, this side is this and this side is that. You change what the two sides are. And the other thing is, we never had that term. The division started with Obama because a black man got to be president. The ugly head of racism.
Oh right, I remember Trump
It totally did.
tweeting back
It
then.
was
He's like, "Oh, he's
unfucking
from Ethiopia or some shit."
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Kenya.
All these motherfuckers, and him personally, oh Hillary. What does he call her?
I don't think Hillary would have been. So
So
that was
here's my thing.
2016. That was me. I was actually kind of like, I ain't gonna be honest, or I ain't gonna be lying. Like,
You ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had cable back then. I was still living with my old lady, and we were watching the election come in, and I was kind of cheering Trump on. I don't know anything about the guy. I never watched The Apprentice.
I didn't
like
watch
to
it
say
either.
you're fired.
I think that's
back in the 80s.
I think that's a big thing with.
Back in the 80s, my dad has the Donald Trump fucking board game down in the basement.
God,
Not because he was a fan of Trump, because he's got like
the
hundreds
thing is,
of board games.
He's not even a good businessman. The
Oh
motherfucker
my
was a
God.
horrible businessman. You hear all these people. Oh, and,
He has
and
filed for bankruptcy how many times?
Oh my
and-
God, how many people has he just not fucking paid?
And his tax
Told him to go fuck
his
themselves.
taxes got leaked, and he paid in one given year.
750,000 or something.
No,
for
$716
Yeah, for 1 year.
for
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
And
Now, you know
people
what?
think
I
that's
paid more
not
than
fair.
that.
Yeah, but people thought that wasn't fair. But I will
wasn't
still,
fair?
I will that he paid that little. But I say it will be fair, and I think he did only owe that much money.
Because that's all he had to be
but
taxed on.
No, he borrowed so much money to pour into equity, which didn't make any fucking money. So when you own 6 fucking
Oh, yeah,
businesses
absolutely.
that are all going
Yeah.
bankrupt,
Oh,
and
he
you're
saved
not
more than
turning
that.
over every revenue, each of your businesses is only recording losses, the revenue agency is nice on you. The reason he only had to pay that much is because he didn't fucking make a red cent.
Right.
He bought, he tanked who fucking tanks a casino? In Vegas!
Dude.
In Vegas! How do you fucking do that? The Taj Mahal?
He showed
Trump
us that our election
University.
could be purchased. He was running for election and it didn't exist. The bottle of Trump water, don't forget that, never existed. Where's it at now, guys?
I watched that Barbara Walters fucking interview.
he what is his slogan? His campaign slogan?
I don't
Make
know.
America greater again? Nigga, you had it for the last 3 years. Didn't you make it great already?
It's not. It's the U.S.
No,
is in
it's a
turmoil.
fucking nightmare. We are, dude. We are.
I watched in
probably
Portland.
just a few steps away from Civil War, and I hate to say it. I'm grabbing my shit and I'll head to the country. Me and Moose will hold that shit down.
Right? Yep. Stay
I
off.
got
Live off the land.
7,000 ammo, not counting 22 bullets and 22 bullets.
Well, you send me your
thousands of-
GPS. I'll come down.
and they will be fucking currency. Lead will become currency. Gold won't mean a thing.
Water.
Oh, dude, water. I've already said this a long time ago.
Water.
10, 12 years from now, water is going to be a commodity. Water will be worth more than anything.
Which makes the Great Lakes the biggest war zone in the world.
one of them, but that
Superior,
is- if-
Huron,
well,
Erie.
Well, all it would take would be one
Michigan.
nuke to fix that. One
Well,
nuke
that-
fixes that.
Yeah,
Contaminates every bit of that. You can put it
So
right
you
in the
know-
middle, it'll take care of everything.
one thing I always know
And that water's
about
contaminated, no more good. Nobody gets
tactics
it.
is
That's the way Trump works. That's his problem. He wants to destroy everything.
he'd rather
now.
see it
He's a
burn.
narcissist. He wants it
rather
to burn
see
to
it
the fucking
burn.
ground than to see somebody else beat him.
He'd rather see it burn.
Yeah.
Than just
But
leave.
you say
Like,
that you can't say that to people who are. Now, like I said, I'm not a Democrat. and
I
I'm
heard
not a
this bitch
Republican.
screaming on YouTube yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, "No president who won Ohio and Florida has ever lost it. So that's it. And the guy corrected her. He's like, actually, Nixon won those 2 states and he lost.
Yeah. Right. So,
you know. So that's the one Trump won, I guess. Like,
dude, just look. Just take it to this simple fact. Just for our children. How about this? We have never in history had a fucking president that we had to put a timed censor on this motherfucker for his fucking actions and language.
Yeah, he's
that is unfucking acceptable. Start, that is just the beginning of the problems that with Nancy Pelosi, I hate to say, all roads to Trump, all roads from Trump lead to Putin. He's got his lips around his dick, and it's going to come out to my understanding.
You know what's
and
going? Do you know what?
Well, I watched all of the trial, right, with Mueller, and here's the thing: he never said Trump was innocent. There was a big thing that he couldn't. There was no reason for him to lay Trump. He got everybody around him, and he couldn't arrest a sitting president. He's not allowed to be arrested. You can't. They don't know. All he has to do is say, "You can't arrest me," and he can't arrest him. That's it. That's the way
but he's not going to be president in like 40 fucking days.
Well, so that's the problem. Why?
Do you think he's going to come out of the way? He's going to go to.
Why are all these retarded motherfuckers so afraid of him still? I mean, do they owe him money? I mean,
who? Trump?
All these fucking Republicans that are under his thumb still, that are jumping.
I think
first they were
Russians.
jumping off the wagon.
So let me tell you.
It is the Russians, dude.
Let me tell you what's trending in Russian news right now. I don't know. I can't give it any gravity of the word. Could be
sure, it's Russian.
But this is what it is. Putin's open to taking Trump in, just like he did Edward Snowden.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Well, didn't Trump pardon him?
No. That'd be the biggest news ever.
He pardoned somebody fucking big.
Yeah, Flynn.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. But dude, he hated Flynn. What's up with that? Didn't he fire him too?
After he got caught. He got caught. He got convicted.
Well, if you get caught,
you're lying to the FBI.
You're not a friend of Trump's anymore.
I'm sorry, but if you're the national security advisor,
who needs to go.
Flynn was a national security advisor, got found guilty of colluding with Russians.
Sure.
While a U.S. official.
Sure. And
accepting a presidential pardon is an admission of guilt.
I think we need a law that if a president owes another country if a president is in debt, period,
Deutsche Bank.
He's not $400
fucking $million. But he's making that on donations. Every day he gets on Twitter.
Dude, he's making that money to pay. Listen, so he's going to take that money. So the big theory is that he's running this.
Go on, take the money and run.
He's running the scan theory to cover his ass for the $318 million campaign money he's in debt for that he doesn't have. So he's running this bullshit scam, and people are donating to this. Then he's going to swap the money over and pay that off.
Fucking Trump supporters are remortgaging their houses to donate.
He knows he has no law. He has no law on his side. None. There is not one
in Canada,
case of fact of law here in the law books. Every lawyer he's had, except for the piece of shit that needs to go.
Why is it so long?
Rudy Giuliani is a fucking worm.
Oh fuck! He got his special COVID treatment.
He is a fucking worm.
He actually got on social media and said, "If I weren't a celebrity, I wouldn't have got this kind of treatment."
Yeah, the treatment.
Don't you think every fucking American deserves that treatment? And
well,
wait a minute.
No. Then we'd have regular health care where everybody would have the same health care. No, people here want to know that their health care. People want to know. Check this out. So here's the thing: it is socialism. Stupid fucks don't realize it. So all the people who bitch, oh, my health care is really good. Yeah, you got a fucking government job, motherfucker. It's all paid for. Yeah, they pay 100%. Yeah, motherfucker, that is socialism. What the fuck is wrong with people, dude?
Everybody should have
health. They're so fucking retarded.
Canada,
dude, I totally agree. And
Canada is not. Canada is not a socialist country.
No, but it has
but we
socialist
have
policies, and we could be the same.
some.
Well, we
Like,
already are.
what?
We
Why
already are.
does
We have welfare.
socialist
Since
social?
1943, Teddy
Yeah,
Roosevelt fucking
exactly.
created welfare.
Well, you have to
Social
fucking.
Security. God damn, it says social right in the fucking name. Social
You have to.
Security.
You have to take
So
care of the less fortunate. What the fuck do you do?
it is our duty, if we have the
Who is
ability to help
so
someone, to
who
help
is
someone.
so incompassionate in their fucking bones that
Our
they wouldn't
president.
help thy fucking neighbor?
Our
So
president.
universal health care
Hundreds
makes
of 70
fucking
million Americans.
sense.
70 million Americans. I'm ashamed to say.
It's stupid as fuck. They should stick their head in a deep fryer.
I
Or
mean,
maybe
dude,
it's not my fault that they never.
And you know what's really so crazy? You can't even, like, a conversation that you and I are having, even if you disagree with me, I've met, like,
Oh fuck! I
maybe
could disagree with 100
maybe one
things.
person. So check this out. I met with one person that I could debate. Well, but you're not getting pissed off. I'm not getting pissed off. Boy, hey,
I don't
allow
blame you for being born
I,
in America.
right, you were kidding. See, I had, so check this out, dude. That's so ironic. So, I've only come across maybe two people that I could actually debate with that actually was, you know, would kind of leave emotions out of it, and allow each
Level-headed.
other our
Common
ignorances.
sense. Yeah,
Anything,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
same thing in any other conversation that you have in life. And it was before there was the Dems. Before that term was created, that's how
The
politics was here,
Dems, the
man.
Dems, the
Yeah,
Democrats.
the Dems, right, before they said the Dems, and that was used, and it still is, by Trump. The Dems, they're responsible for everything that goes against him.
I thought he called them the radical left.
Well, no, they're the Dems. That must be y'all's paper, because, no, it's the Dems. Everything he does. The Dems, if the Dems, it's always the Dems. I bet you he's on record saying that shit, like, God, millions of times.
So you'd probably
so
go
check this
for.
out.
You'd
So just
probably go.
recently,
You'd rather have.
Hillary, for sure.
You'd rather. Well, maybe not Hillary, but a better GOP fucking guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Like other than Trump, right? Like Trump's a lot about cutting red tape. He pulled back. He made business good for a lot of people.
Well,
okay, like the oil industry, he started cutting.
Right. Well, the problem with that is,
but these regulations are in place for a fucking reason, like our environment.
So that goes back to so let's back up for a second. So you said something about being born here, right? Okay, so I was just having a conversation recently with a young person, and they were very Trump related, basically because of the religion card. Now, I'm not getting into religion; that's a whole nother nightmare. But the Trump thing with him was, he is 16 or something, and of course they know everything, but he doesn't seem that way for the most part. But he does,
ask him to give up a bit of his paycheck for a homeless person.
Well, he doesn't work, he obviously doesn't work yet. But the thing is like he was pretty debatable until I don't remember. I said something, and in his mind he heard something else. And when he said it back to me, I was like, dude, that's no. I was like, this is what I said. And
socialism
like, well, I took it to mean
be a
this.
dirty word.
And I was like, look, you need to understand something. I said, you need to think for yourself. Oh, that's what it was. I said, you need to learn to think for yourself. I said, we are born into what we're born into. You were born into your family, their morals, their values, their religions, their politics, their every belief they have, they instill in you as your child. We're born into. We don't choose it. We just are.
I have
the ability
to
learn to think for ourselves and question things. And he took that as I told him he didn't know how to think. And I'm like, dude, no, look, listen to what I'm saying. Well, I do know how to think for myself. Yeah, but
no, you don't.
It's not. No, honestly, I'm trying to explain to you that nobody really does at first. No. It's something we have to learn to do for ourselves. And honestly, I credit mine to LSD 200 times, maybe. Well over 200 times. But
really?
So, oh yeah, for sure.
Hey,
so that's getting back to we took a second break because I really need to make up a call.
All right, I'm gonna use the washroom.
Wait.
Ow! Story of my life. All beers to you.
Calling beers to you. Mobile.
Hey, can I get the 12 Laker ice? Thank you. You too, bye. Oh. Hey, Gunner, you back? Gunner.
Oh. So big. Is he there, Bucks?
Yeah. No, but I lost my phone.
Huh?
Lost my phone. There it is. I left my phone. Fuck, I was stuck on a bus like a week ago.
Oh no.
It's alright. It's a short ride, man, but I grabbed a pizza and a 6-pack from the stores downtown. I was waiting at the bus stop. And I don't remember what happened, but when I got on the bus, I had all my food. I fucking left my phone. Like sitting on a rock by the bus stop. I was like, fuck, I pulled the bell too, and I'm walking back, and I get there and the phone's gone. And I see a guy sitting on the patio of the pizza place. I'm like, hey, you see someone grab a phone from here? And he goes, no, and he's looking down at his phone. It looks a lot like mine. I was like, is that my phone? He goes, no, but do you want me to call yours? I'm like, yeah, sure. And he calls it, and it just starts hanging up. And I was like, well, fuck. Fucking $1,000 phone. I ain't letting it walk away, right? So I fucking pull my backpack off. Fucking pull out my iPad. Jump on the pizza. Jump on the pizza store's fucking Wi-Fi. Locate my iPhone. So, and whoever had the iPhone, like, they couldn't turn it off. They couldn't do nothing. I got like screen lock and all that shit. And I saw it was right around the corner, like literally GPS map of where my phone was,
right.
And it wasn't moving. And I'm like, that's right down at the park where all the park benches are. Like, there's a kids' playground, and then a bit of a field, and then a bunch of park benches where a lot of, dope heads like to hang around and drink beer and do drugs and shit. So I fucking took a stroll on down there. You could totally see a guy, one guy with my phone, two people looking over his shoulder, going, try this, try this.
That's
Oh,
so
man.
funny.
Oh, no, it was good. No, it was good because I was like, hey, I'll trade you a pizza for that. What? I'm like, that's my phone. And I had pizza. I had a 6-pack and a pizza. And I was prepared to offer them both. And then I just walked in because I got him in closer. The guy's offering us a pizza. I was like, give me my fucking phone back right now.
Yeah, right,
You know.
motherfucker.
And in Canada, you can relatively be guaranteed that motherfucker's not armed to the teeth.
Right.
But if I didn't
At
have
least-
that,
well,
if I didn't
so-
have that
so
little
here's-
app, on my phone or my iPad, that's what it is. It's called Find My iPhone. I can do the
Yeah,
same. Like if I lose my iPad, I can use my phone.
Yeah,
to
Find My iPad.
Yeah, I can do both
Yeah.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Apple baby. Well, not a baby, but Apple guy. Are you ready to kill some zombies?
Okay, what time is it? Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's 1:45. Yeah, I'll play around, of course. And then I do have a delivery coming. I'm not sure when it gets here, but they'll call me.
I think you're the leader, aren't you?
No, I joined your. It's my voice party, but it's your game party. You see a little crown next to your head there?
Time machine. Private. Here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to hit 50. I get to unlock my knife at 50. Add that.
What knife? Oh, the yeah.
I need
Put it
to,
on. You got the crystals all saved up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need 6, I think, altogether.
I think I got like 12 or 13 of them.
They stopped giving them to me every time I leveled up before or made like a.
Well, didn't you say all your shit's tiered out? Dang it.
It is.
What's
It
me-
is.
It's
It's all
pissing me
tiered
off is
out.
every day,
But they
I
were
turn
still
my
giving me
shit on.
crystals.
and it's not giving me. It's not about the crystal. It just keeps saying that I got something new, and I'll go into my loadout, and there isn't anything new. It's the same
It
thing.
might be. Did you
It's
go
already
through the
tier 3.
attachments? Did you go through your attachments?
No,
and
it's
down
under
the
like
thing?
skills and perks. Yeah, the attachments are there, but skills and perks and
Oh,
it'll say like the healing mode. Well, fuck, that's what I carry. I use it all the time. It's been unlocked for how many levels, you know?
oh shit.
But it
Oh,
claims
I
like
don't
it's
wanna use
new.
that. I'm gonna use Ether Shroud.
Trying to level this bitch up. I like my.
I
iPhone
finally
4.
did get my fucking calling signs and shit. Like, remember I told you I was like -6 out of fucking 5 objectives?
Oh
it-
shit.
You know, like it would
Hey,
even.
I X-filed the other day, or X-filled, or
Yeah.
whatever it's called. I fell. Oh, look at the purple blowing ass shotgun.
Hold on, I got this.
Welcome to Alpha Site, Strike Team.
Oh, you gotta look at
Let's
my
get to
trippy
work.
ass gun. It's vintage. Vintage.
When you run to the exfil, when you pull that radio off and run through that door,
Oh,
there's that big
Brazilian
white
zombies.
flash, and then right when you get past the plane wing, you gotta get through that gap
Be
there.
surprised.
And then once you get into the gap, you usually gotta kill like 40 fucking zombies.
Of course, it comes back to
Into
this
the gap.
facility.
So
Wanted me to
before
go
you
to the
even want
swamp.
to try it, you want to
Team
make sure
facility
that you got a
entrance should be just
special
ahead.
ready or a sentry turret.
Undead hostile, KIA.
So I have a challenge here. How do you get more than one kill with a tomahawk?
Dude, I got the fucking wood chopper reward yesterday. It's easy. Pick that bitch up, throw it to the dude. When it hits him, I mean, you got to pick your guy. and when it hits him, it'll fall straight down where you hit him. You just run, pick your tomahawk up, and kill another one.
Oh, I
Just
thought
keep
you had
doing
to
it.
like. Oh, I thought you had to like.
Oh no, not all in one throw. No,
I
won't
thought
happen.
it was all in one throw. Okay, good.
No,
I
it
got
won't
a
happen.
tomahawk. Oh, perfect. I should be able to do this easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Zombie removed.
Oh, I missed. Shit, where's my tomahawk?
It's right here. It's right here. Right here.
There's a C4 there.
Oh yeah, I like C4.
Oh, C4 is bad ass. Man. Do it right.
Oh yeah, it's got to be. Here's a grenade. I don't know if you can hold it with the tomahawk or not. It's only one. It don't. No big deal. Here, I'll watch out for you. You should be able to get those. You still got the tomahawk, right?
Yeah, keep picking it up after I kill him. It shouldn't be a problem. I should just.
How many you got now? You only had to get what, like 3 or something? You said.
Oh, I don't know. There's a few tiers to that challenge.
I think I killed 5, and it gave me like a wood chopper trophy or something.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I mean, you only need one more. But you gotta do it 4 or 5 times. It's not just.
May have been 10. Here you go.
I did that zombie. I know it killed more. 5.
Dang. I got 3 stems. Dang, you blew some shit up there. Here, I'll go open this one over here.
Oh. Wood chip. I gotta do it a couple more times. And that time I killed more than one zombie. Ooh, that one got it right.
I'm gonna go open the other side of that tunnel for the box.
This facility was not equipped with automatic doors. I would proceed with caution. I take your special immediately let you to place. I heard rumors of the research that transpired after my departure towards a gateway to the looks like Omega Group decided to go where the party's left off. We should get the power on.
Box doors, you can get over to the box. I got one more coming here. He's a runner. Yeah, boxes. You can go to the box. Cut your mic off, Berkey.
What's that? No?
Oh, there you are.
How many doors did you?
Oh, I just popped the rabbit hole so you can get over to the box over
Box.
the fucking gun box.
What?
The gun box.
A mystery box.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't give a shit. I can turn the power on. This game statistically gives you better weapons out of the box than earlier.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I've been so high in
Well-
levels, I got up to like level 30 and had so much money. I was full armor, full cure, triple punch, 2 weapons, and I was just running, hitting that box, moving it over and over and over and over. Ray gun.
Dude, I got the ray gun one time, and Mike got the, it's not the blunderbuss. I forget what they call it now. What is it called? The,
I know what you're talking about, the one that sucks up all the demons.
yeah, that one, yeah,
I
yeah.
get that out of, I don't get it, I've never gotten it. I get it out of that reward station. You do those rewards. There's my
Huh.
You get that thing up, you keep, like, you don't, you can go fire one off right now. For 500 a pop. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't.
Oh,
Sometimes
oh,
you
oh.
need to go to a, oh, there's a nuke over here.
The tomahawk's laying over there on the ground
Yeah,
still.
here we go.
It's, right. You got it.
Oh, I threw it away.
I threw mine one time, and I killed one. Actually, it's the reason I quit killing them. I was up here, and he had climbed up and was standing right here on the edge of this. And I threw it, and it fell down, and I couldn't find it. It must have fell down into the plane or something.
It's a bitch to pick. I just wish if you didn't have anything in that inventory slot, it would automatically pick something, like whatever you ran over at. We're at level 7. I'm gonna go get some medicine. So when you get that unlocked, works till level 11. Multiplayer. And yo, that noisemaker grenade plus 4, oh my god.
Dude, that noisemaker grenade ain't really fuck unless it's
Oh,
a
hell.
monkey. We were
No.
playing the other day, and they ignored that motherfucker. Every single one
The
you
ones
threw.
that
Me
are
and
in
Sean were
front of
throwing
you,
them.
if you are between the noisemaker and the zombie will prefer you. It's not the crowd control. So if you got them all strung up behind you and throw it down, they won't pass the noisemaker. Some might come up behind you, but they won't go up the noisemaker. Like right now, if I threw one down, I would just throw the noisemaker down and do a lap, and then throw a pad of C4 on all of them and pull the trigger. I'm gonna go open the door.
Alright. I'll try to keep the string all up here with me. I need this.
You gotta get ready on a pause, and my phone rings a lot.
Okay.
Just take me. See, I finally got that animated calling card fucking unlocked. And it did give me like 10,000 XP. It's almost like it knew that I got screwed for a couple days. Deadshot Daiquiri unlocked. Quick gun. Armor. Got my dead shit. You can kill them off, man. I tried to change my perk when I came out. Are you running the healing aura? What's your
Yeah.
perk? So am I. Fuck's sakes. I should almost.
It's actually
I can edit
it's
my
actually
class.
pretty good when you play with me because I suck so bad. It's kind of good. You don't have to
Actually,
always
when
come
I-
run and get me up.
It's funny
You know?
because when I play on my own, that perk that's over there by the box right now is usually
Oh,
the last
quick
one.
revive.
Yeah, it's usually the last one I buy. But when I play with other people, it's the first one I buy sometimes because it allows like quick healing. Right? Like half the amount of time it takes to pick something up. So you can throw a flashbang down. Anything that slows zombies down. Bloody up. And when you play solo, it gives you
Self revive once.
you can buy self.
I didn't know that.
You go to the workbench. And it will be. It's expensive. No, quick revive when you play on solo. If you're just playing solo, it just gives you your health will regen faster and regen quick. Like it'll start regenerating quicker, and when it does start regenerating, it'll go faster.
Oh yeah.
Enough to punch. We'll do it if you want.
No, just we'll fuck around. Go around until you should be able to get enough. You didn't punch that, did you? You just opened a bunch of shit up.
No, I didn't punch it earlier. I bought Deadshot Daiquiri. And I upgraded because I brought my own gun in. I didn't bring a wall bar. So I just upgraded my gun and bought my gun.
The atom smash
So when you're using,
of the particles.
when you
No wonder they have
pack a punch,
atomic research.
does it still rank the gun you're using up if it's your house gun? House gun, I mean the gun you brought with you.
There's 2 ways to upgrade a gun. It's at the armor gun. So, like, yeah, when you pack a punch in a gun, you bring it. Pack a punch in a gun, you bring it. But you haven't tiered up yet. You see where your ammo is? See where it says your ammo?
Yeah.
And the name of your gun? What color is the stripe underneath the name, like where it says the name of your gun?
Right.
It's red. So you haven't tiered it up yet. You take it to the armor. You tear it up. You can tear it up 3 times. The same way you can pack a punch. So when you've tiered it up 3 times, you'll go from like common to epic, and then to legendary. Shit, this is-
No, I mean just in ranking, like the way it ranks. You know,
Oh, absolutely,
like
yeah. If you can even buy the Gallo, like this shotgun off the wall will upgrade your Gallo in multiplayer.
oh, hit the Aurora. Sorry, buddy. Damn, that nigga just barely touched me, man.
Ooh, this little crawling.
Keep him. Let me come down here and do my thing. My little
Oh, I didn't
cousin
go
might.
through the portal yet.
Oh, well, I can do that. Do I? Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I got enough for it. If you go, the only thing I didn't do is I didn't get the part. But I got the 500 you need to go down the tunnel. So if you put that, I'll grab the part. If you just hit the, yeah, just go in the portal.
Can I get the part from the portal? Is it
No,
still in the
because
same
you
place
just hit
underneath
the
the
button.
bomb room?
You can just hit the button and go down there. I'll go down the tunnel and grab the part, and then bring it to the machine. Although we might not be a crawler by the time I get there. See, I grab it.
Yeah,
See,
usually when
other
you
than
go
that,
through
you'd
the
have
portal,
to run up here. You'd have to
he
run
stands
up
up.
here and go down. Whereas I'm already up here, so I may as well just grab it.
Man, I'll tell you what I think is super badass they didn't have in the other one, is the brain rot. I love brain rot.
Yeah, they had. Well, the last one. I was on Black
Well,
Ops 4.
I didn't like any of them
But you can
except
put
for
the machine
fucking.
together right now. Together.
It's already going together, doesn't it?
I was like, why is he taking his gun? Punch him again. This guy might not be a
Strike team.
crawler.
Report. What the hell just happened?
Alright, then when you come up to the dummy
I
here,
believe it is.
Yeah,
They have
my
just
armor
returned
and
from the other dimension.
I got
but
the
you
zombie.
can hit R1 and it goes to your weapon. See, I can't afford it. It's Jason, I got him. Right here, this guy. If you hit R1 on it, you can. That's how you tear your gun up. So it's red now. If you buy the weapon upgrade, it will go to green, and then purple, and then orange for legendary. So you can.
I wonder how
upgrade it.
come it got green sometimes. I never knew why. I thought it was because of brain rot.
No. It's under the name of your. Hey, where are you going? You
Wrong
can't
way.
afford to get through that door.
Nope.
Where do we go? This way. Brain rot you do buy out of the machine, the pack-a-punch machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the electric because it puts that boss last. And then I put if I get far enough in the game to get another gun, I'll put the brain rot on the side. Because if you save your brain rot gun, like I'll use the electrical one 90% of the time, and when I pull my brain rod out and take one shot, it always gives me a brain rod. So you can shoot the dogs, eh? So if you know your brain rot's charged up, you shoot that dog in the head with the brain rot, the dog kills tons of fucking.
Oh, he's a bad bitch, boy.
Especially when you get him brain rotted. Oh, man.
He'll do it during the dogs too.
Yep.
You can
I
turn the
prefer
dog
it
and
in
bring
the
him
later
out.
levels. I've never lost a round against dogs when I took it this far.
I usually play the corners for dogs.
Yeah, but they gotta jump up, dude. Get auto shotty. Every one shot kills it. Knock it off.
Yeah, one shot, shotty. You fucking them up.
But after level 11, see,
Nearby
I
strike team.
wonder if I can
Expo
just
window
get
is
a
short,
one-shot
so
kill.
take it now if you're ready.
By Juggernaut. I want to see if I can get a one-shot kill on her.
You got a chopper gun? Oh, that's the radio. My bad.
You can buy the chopper gun right out of the box.
Detecting a novel entity near your position.
Watch this shit. Mess this guy.
Very
Watch
radioactive.
this. Split. Put some fire down. Just in there.
Oh.
Get one boss down. Oh shit. Can you pause?
There we go.
Hello? Okay, cool. I'll be right down. I'll be right back. Alright?
Yeah.
Got a delivery at the front door. It won't take me more than a minute. Sorry about that. Speaking of technology failing, there's one for you right there.
What happened?
I don't know. Fucking chip on my debit card wouldn't fucking work. Use the mag stripe. I'm like, what? Alright, I'm ready.
The trees set.
Oh shit, maybe not.
What appears to be liquid nitrogen.
Ooh, that's nice. Trying not to hit the zombie. Boss down. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus.
Exfil window's gone. I'll let you know when the next one's available.
Watch back.
Oh, that's why it took me so long to kill a boss. I don't have my ammo upgrade yet. Here, grab that right now. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can buy. I think you can buy a self-revive out of it. We don't have that. That's... You don't get one in multiplayer. You only get it in solo. That's what it is. You can pick them up off the ground sometimes, the bosses drop them. How much it costs?
How much is Deadshot Daiquiri?
2,500 if it's your first perk. Okay, that's how it works. Each perk that you, no matter what perk you buy first, is 2,500. It goes up from there. So you kind of got to pick which ones you want and when. But I'm telling you, if you got a shotgun, you just get good with that rhythm of L2, R2, L2, R2. It's fucking dirty. Probably get wolves. Yeah, I'll fire off a... You can kill him if you want. I'll go fire off the child. Or if you want to go get an ammo. Oh boy. You stay out there. Actually, no, you gotta get kills.
I'll kill any zombies in the tunnel.
The tunnel's open. Like both ends of it. You open the other door, eh?
Yeah. Dog behind you.
Yeah, you got a comment. It's getting real now. Doggy. Down, dog. Look at that. Oh, come on! Oh no, I'm going down.
Tell me when you're clear and pick it up and I'll pick you up.
Oh, you're gonna have to move a second. Alright, cook it. Got one zombie left.
One. Holy shit.
Oh, there's-
I don't have too many. I got like 20. That's
Do
all.
you have an ammo upgrade? Yep. Did you punch?
No, not yet. I punched the first gun.
You should go buy an ammo upgrade. It's only 2,000 to ammo. What is your reward available?
Oh, that one good. I'm coming down there with you. I
Sorry,
guess.
no. I'll be out. I can make it out. Can't afford anything down here.
There's a grenade right here.
No.
Get up here in time.
On the left of your screen, does it not say reward available?
Nope.
Left hand side of your screen underneath the
Nope. No, but I didn't kill very many zombies in there before we got out.
Oh, okay. Bad dog. Oh, shit.
No. Man.
I'm not used to that. That was pretty close. I thought I bought that one. I better go buy that quick revive right now.
Dude. My goodness.
I'm gonna hit the box just to see what happens. Just once. Oh, green pistol. Thank you. Fucking cheap cunt.
She's a fucking whore, that box.
Fucking. Man, I'm gonna put you in this box. Box? Fuck. Oh, I got a chopper gunner. Alright. Good box. One more. Grab this time. Gambling the gym. Alright, I got a BOTB.
Fucking A.
Going that shit right there.
I
Why?
gotta go to armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that nuke. I gotta do some shit too.
I'm not
I think
gonna
we got
do- I'm not gonna-
we got like 2 or 3 zombies is all.
I'm just taking with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I could punch my RPD. And it's already a blue. Please give me the armor. Yeah. Please let me fix my armor. Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna take this. I got 2 blue guns now. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking. Yeah. I got the. So I pack a punched it, but I put the brain rot on it. You gotta be careful with that. If you only got 1 or 2 zombies left, get a brain rot.
What do you got up there? You got a zombie with you?
Yeah, oh shit, they might have peeled off. They might be coming out of the wall.
Oh, I got a couple on me. I was gonna try to get my armor and shit.
Come back down. Grab 'em.
I should be able to get it. They're way off.
Yeah, I got 1. I guess I got 2. got level 2. There you go. You done?
Mm-hmm.
I want to hit that thing. I did get that chopper gun. Ready? If we get oh, I'm going up. That's my electrical shot. If we get dogs on this, I should be able to just shoot the first dog with the brain on it. Fuck it, kill them all. These dogs. Oh, shit. You see, brain rot dog. There we go. Good shot. He's got. He ran right past me. Get up.
I've got 4 stem shots. I don't know what they're for.
Okay, that's your health.
And they won't let me
When
use
it when shit gets real fucking intense, your health bar, not your blue bar where your armor is, the white one underneath. You just pump that in and it jacks it all the way back up. Missing health. Right? I always forget to fucking move it where I go. You can drop those and pick up something else.
My God, they're fucking me up. Get off me, bitch.
Oh, yeah, come here, motherfucker. I got something for you. Where you at?
Yeah! Chopper gunner! Oh, big boy, big boy.
Oh, right. I'll take care of the big boy. These last little zombies. You're a big fella. Okay, he's immune. He's split. One's down.
He's dead.
Two down.
Hell yeah!
See, I didn't get a. Did you get a? Did you get
I
a
got the key
crystal?
card.
Did you get a
I
crystal?
got a key card. I don't know where it says
Reaching a
that.
round bonus?
Oh, we should have, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
get crystals anymore. I was getting crystals, but now I don't.
No, I like that better. Damn, there's... Semtex.
Oh, hold on.
We need to pause it?
No. You still is this the next round?
Yeah.
No.
Round 16. Oh, no. I don't understand how that happened.
Oh shit, am I supposed to wait?
Oh, I was clear. I'm good. clear as you're going to get in this.
I don't have
But
any armor.
start of this round.
Look with my brain rot. Every time I pull that gun out and shoot, it's a brain rot. I so often use my shot. That'll fix you.
Ooh, we got us a herd now. Merge them off some porter asses. Damn it. Total miss.
There's some fucking points right. Oh, insta-kill? You kidding me? If I had that insta-kill like 10 seconds earlier, I'd still be getting points right now.
I try to kill you.
Oh, there's a monkey bomb.
Oh, hey, it's insta-kill. You motherfuckers.
Better hope I bought that drink. What's this stuff? Like that.
I was, that monkey there.
You know
Kill
what?
monkey. Kill that monkey. Well, you don't have to. You're far enough in front of him, I think.
No monkeying around.
Yep.
Quickly,
I think it's got an issue with that.
oh shit, that cleared the whole level, man.
Hell yeah. Look at
Every
this thing.
monkey was.
I need to go
Where's my
build some
smokes?
shit. Hey, why is this open like this?
Because we've done enough damage. Here, shoot that box, pick the piece up. Yourself a special.
I've got that. I got the
But
card
do you
too.
see,
I don't
we
know.
need this up here, right? We need that brick of walls
I got me a screen.
down. Ready
Right.
to run.
Oh, I'm running.
You stay up top by the plane, I'll stay down by the pond.
My fucking brain got fucking
It
water
takes
filter.
time to charge. Look at mine.
One shot multi-kill.
Oh yeah.
God, multi-kill. I don't know when it says that. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm in trouble. Reload the big gun. Oh, one shot multi-kill. Oh, shit. No! Go, 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 go! Oh, shit, right into yours! Ah! Oh, there's a nuke.
Ah, I tried to get it. I just picked up something purple. Don't know what it was. I got the card. I got one of
Hey,
the
that's a
pieces.
self-revive, I think. Did you have a little... The next time you die, you may be able to revive yourself by holding X. Or by holding square, I mean.
With the purple, it was like a purple
I think
box
so.
that
It's
said
self,
very,
it's
very rare.
self-revive. Self-revive.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna go pack this up. 'Cause I feel- You need armor.
I need everything.
Yeah.
I got money. I just need to get there. We'll have to save a
No,
zombie
do
or
you have the
something.
perks though? I'll get a fucking. Thought maybe I could get a brain rod.
Mother sucker. Holy Lizzie. There is shit going off on. Get him brain. Oh my goodness. Woo, son.
Oh, here comes Dickhead.
Dickhead. We don't need dickhead. I got my dickhead.
Oh, look at this. Down. He split. Just like, look at he split.
The
Wow.
problem is, isn't it going to be two dickheads? You better not go that way.
Yeah, but I'll fucking fuck them up too.
Messed up your whole day.
I got about 5
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
Alright.
Oh, they coming for you, buddy. You don't got your thingy?
I'm going to get it right this second. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, nope.
No.
Gotta run, gotta run. Gotta run. I'll grab it along the way. Oh, oh.
No.
Oh, it wouldn't let me get it. Motherfucker. I swear, it's a brand new controller and the square button's still fucked up on it, it seems like.
I have a brand new red controller and the left joystick.
Dude, this one's
keeps-
like 3 or 4 days old. I mean, like,
Not even-
well, maybe I got it over the weekend, so I guess it's only 3 days. Get him, brain rot. Get the ass. Get the ass. I need that. Get him, brain rot. What happened?
Because the brain rot's only one is on. You can still go get that ammo. No, do it. Hit square. Hit square down. Yeah, so you had to sell. That was that purple thing. I think.
You know what's crazy? I already used it once. Oh, one lick daddy from Cincinnati. Oh, son of a nah bitch. Good lord.
I want to look into my challenges anyways and make sure I want to see
Yeah, I want to see,
what I did on my wood chipper.
I should have opened my knife up. I should have gotten to 50. I would think I was at like 9 o'clock on my circle, so. Should be there. Actually, I wasn't even that far. Yep, 50. Ooh! In the rail. I'm 2.
I got
Got
wood
2
chipper
crystals.
tier 2 or 3, so I think there's still one more to do.
My knife. Imprinted knife. Gallo is fucking.
Oh
Stop.
man, that's my
handle.
pink gun right there. Wood chipper, 9 out of 10. It says kill 5 enemies with a single tomahawk
How many times?
10 times.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot, ain't it?
it's
So
not
it's
just
50.
killing 5 enemies. You got to kill 50.
No, it's
so that's
50
why.
of them.
Yeah, all right. But I did get a couple of
With-
them done. But I'm at 9 out of 10 on that. And then the other one I'm working on is I got to get kills from the Ether Shroud or Ring of Fire, which is going to be easy, man. I get in the Ring of Fire with that fucking shotgun. Boom, 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 boom. They're
Let
fucking
me see.
dead.
Where is that shit at? That shit's
It's under. This is what I'm hooked on. I'm hooked on doing these fucking stupid things. Like I've got Zombie Hunter and Elementus done.
So you got Bounce House and Guns Blazing.
What?
Support weapons.
What?
And you go under your medals.
Oh, under medals. Where do you look at your medals?
Barracks.
Oh, you're in the barracks. I was under challenges. Medals. Oh, Jesus. What do you want to know? Field upgrade, support weapons.
Well, over at support weapons, I got Guns and Blazing and Bounce House. It doesn't look like that's real hard to get. Then I got Ringleader. That's you probably got 100 of those. I think Slaughters is what I got the most of. Excessive Force Butchers at Garmin.
Slaughter, I've got 2,299.
God, dog.
Excessive Force, 826.
Ah, dog. I got about 10% of what you got.
Monkey Shine. Ooh, what's that one? Monkey Shine.
What's a Monkey Shine?
3 endless. Barely. You can buy the Monkey Bomb in there. You just need to
Yeah,
know.
so I got 6 of those. I
So
don't know what is a fucking popcorn? Kill 3 more enemies with a frag
go
grenade.
to challenges. Go to zombies. So like, well, under career you've got. Oh, what's Die Machine Report? I've got a bit of this stuff done. This is all the Easter egg stuff. Like in all, for the amount that we play this map, we need to learn where those, the little key cards you pick up off the boss. When
I just had those. That's what I was wondering. I don't know where to put it. I forget where to put it.
when you first,
Is it
when you-
downstairs?
yeah. Okay. So when you
Okay, so
when
it's
you
the
beat
first,
the first
downstairs.
boss, yeah, but it's to the right where the weapons lab is, where the Deadshot Daiquiri is. There's a computer terminal in there. You throw that card in, and you get a piece of something.
Right.
And then you
Yeah,
go through
gotcha.
the rabbit door, and I think it was you or Sean that maybe showed me where to put that piece. But like, it's all about upgrading that super weapon. It's all integrated. Like, you can play the game. Like, we can play the game till level. My record is level 45 on solo,
Wow.
and
So
I had the
have
die
under-
machine, and I had a fucking ray gun.
wow.
Yeah, I got, people say single player is a lot easier, and I think that's true, right? Because if
I do
don't,
too. I don't
if
think
I
you get
don't
as
know
many
where
zombies.
you are on the map, and
You always
bring
run the
your
risk of
train
my
into
train and
my
your train.
and then
Yeah.
that's when shit hits the hoe train, right? That's why
Plus,
I think
it's double zombies, and if I go down, then you're
More
fighting
than
double
that.
zombies,
Mhm.
So I got Pyromatic. I got 97 of 100.
But this is all for so if you go
Demolitionist.
into
Yeah, I'm in
loadout-
challenges and zombies.
Oh yeah, you can look in there too. Yeah, challenges and zombies. Go to battle hardened. So zombie hunter I've got done. If you go all the way to the bottom, it shows you like it's like an animated calling card that you get for doing all those things, right? Elementist, I've got
Holy
is all done.
shit.
See that animated thing down there? That's bad.
The Trapper, I got a 7 of 250.
Trapper. What do you? Oh,
Number 10 is mine.
what are you
Trapper.
under? Oh, Trapper. Yeah.
Hands of Help, I got 17 of 25. What does it say? Revive. Oh, with the Aurora. Look at that. That's one of the things. Signature 100 enemies with wonder weapons. Ray gun. Yeah.
That's only the ray gun and that other.
I got a 68 of 100 with that ray gun. That ray gun's a beast, man.
It can be, but it hurts you. Though,
It's
right?
got to be
It hurts
when you
you.
shoot it in the right place. Yeah,
It
you
hurts
can't be
you.
too close.
It hurts you too. Yeah.
I noticed it didn't hurt old Big Boy as bad as it should. It didn't seem to have any more power on that.
I didn't. Man, what level were you at when you got it out of the box? Do you remember?
No, hell no. But I've gotten it several times. I don't think I've been.
I've
there
only ever
fucking-
gotten it once, and I'm telling you, I was at like level 40.
Dude, I got it like 3 or 4
Okay,
times.
so
ain't
I
never
had
been
both
past-
of my guns.
I think our highest is like 24, 27. I don't even know. Somewhere
I
in the
had
20s.
both of my guns tiered all the way up. Triple pack-a-punched. With ammo upgrades. Had all the perks. And I had level 3 armor. There was nothing left to spend money on. Except the damn box. And I started hitting the box. And I'm telling you, I got the whole
Broke
thing recorded. I had 70,000 credits when I started hitting the box and moving it all over the fucking map. I
Yeah.
went from 70 all the way down to 4. I had to hit the box like 30 fucking times. And it's only given me gold guns. It's only
Damn.
given me every time I hit the box. It was either a gold or a purple gun, which is,
Huh.
you know. Anyways, let me go.
That's
to
pretty
watch.
crazy. Yeah.
But that's how I know. The higher the level, like you're wasting money. Like I would rather spend. So it's $9.50 to hit the box, but if you're in those early rounds, did you hit level 50 yet?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, so did you get your knife thing done?
I haven't done it yet. I gotta go do it.
Go do it. I'm gonna use the washroom.
Let's see.
And no, I want you to know something. That thing, that Bowie knife goes on every weapon that you bring into the game, even if you buy it off the wall. So, back in the day, you know, it says get 500 kills with this weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to count. Because if you're carrying a shotgun and you hit the melee, it doesn't kill him with the shotgun. It kills it with your Bowie knife. So the count
Do you
won't
get
count
the
towards
knife
your gun.
kill?
What's that?
Is it a knife kill then?
It's a knife kill. Yeah, it goes towards your it goes towards your Bowie knife, not the combat knife.
Don't
But
you get
kills
more
are easy
points
to
for
get,
knife
like
kills. Oh yeah.
yeah,
I
like
the knife
well, this is it, right? When you kill a guy in zombies with your gun, you get 100 points. If you kill him with a melee, you get 130.
Yeah.
Now you can use this Bowie knife that you're gonna get for one-shot kills all the way up to level 11. Now, I don't know how many zombies are. You start with 5, then you go to 9, and then it exponentially increases. It's all about dipping in and out, and picking them off with your knife, and you're getting an extra 30 points every time. So every 4 zombies, you get an extra 100 points. And when you're in the early rounds, that's when you want those extra credits to get those doors open, get down to that, that challenge computer thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
So,
I get the wonder weapon.
Do you have to have the knife at level 50, or do you have to be at a level 50?
No. Once you're level 50,
Yeah.
you'll be able to upgrade your. Actually, you figure it out. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's under your abilities, I think. You know, it shows
Melee.
like submachine
Weapons class.
gun,
It opens
blah,
melee.
blah,
That's
blah,
what
blah,
it did.
blah. Yeah, you go all the way down to melee and then unlock all those. And then it's not the combat knife that I always tell people to use, because it's one of the weapons in the game, starting weapon. I used to use the combat knife.
Replace gun butt with Bowie knife. Oh,
Right?
yeah.
With the Bowie knife. Now, that's not the combat knife, which you can, like, assign as a primary weapon and customize and stuff. This thing goes on the end of every single gun you ever bring into the game.
Is the skills the only thing that you can spend the crystals on?
No perks.
Well, but I mean, once the perks are open, they're open, right? I mean,
No, but you can upgrade them.
oh, the only one I got left is Deadshot Daiquiri.
Yeah, I don't even know what the Deadshot Daiquiri does.
51.
Okay.
Deal 100% extra critical damage if the enemy is at 400
Yeah, that's how I put the
damage.
boss down. Yo, put the lightning rounds into a pack of punch guns with that boss jumps in. I put him down and split him in 2 in no time.
Hell yeah,
And then I
reduces hit fire spread, doubles your arm, or increases armor by 50%.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Armor pieces that you pick up the plate.
Deadshot, I'll be honest with you, 100% honest. I like to bring in my own gun and go as long as I can. So usually, if I haven't punched it or got ammo upgrade on it, because I'm bringing a red weapon in, I need those shots to go in the head. So Deadshot Daiquiri is usually the first perk I ever buy. That's why when I unlock the doors and get down into the tunnel, I always go to the right through the weapons bay rather than left through the... Anyways, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That reminds me. I'm working on From the Shadows. It's the Ether Shroud. Change my fucking loadout.
Do what?
Gotta change my loadout. I should have been on Gallo Ether Shroud. Alright.
Oh, I get it.
But I watched the guy that did just the Easter egg on it.
Mm-hmm.
So like there is a legit boss round at the end of it when you do it. So like you literally go around, you get all these pieces together for that wonder weapon. Right? And then you help a ghost around, like there's like little diary entries, and this ghost decides to help you. You have that. There's a boss fight in the power room where you gotta protect this guy. So there's like zombies, like there's boss zombies coming in, and they're all going after this guy. Like it's craziness, but like there is a way to beat the fucking game with these little pieces. You've seen that coffin walk shit, right?
I haven't seen anything, dude.
You haven't seen?
I came into the game. I started playing the game, and I noticed the thing underneath of the plane. I was like, "Hey, there's something to that box." Everybody acted like I was out my mind. I was like, "No, it's just, you can do that now. Everybody knows you can." I mean, I hadn't played with you yet.
I don't know
You
where
had
to put that one.
You had the game a couple weeks before I had it.
And I tried to watch.
Wait, there's more than one fuse. You know that, right? There's a bunch of fuses.
Yeah, but okay. So when you're
Okay, so I got an idea. I don't know this.
on the first round, as soon as you start the game, you know the big pad on the middle of your PlayStation. Just tap it, and at the bottom it shows you. It's all the pieces that you need down there. So like, there's that card you get from maybe the first boss that you get.
Mm-hmm.
I know where to take that card to get a piece of something, and I know where to put that piece of something to get another something else, and I don't know where to put that. I also know that, you know, when you go into the dark ether to pack a punch and all that shit, there's 3 pieces down there as well, and they only spawn in certain spots. So if like a couple people know where they all are, it fucking should be easy to scoop them up. Problem is every time you scoop someone up, it spawns in wolves. But yeah, but it doesn't matter. These are the pieces that you need to forward the game. Like, what's your ultimate goal? Get max armor, 2 best guns in the game, and just kill zombies to a level 90 fucking million or something like that.
Right.
Right? But they leave you these little clues. They're in the game, they're there. And I'll be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't done an Easter egg. Now, I'm a big zombie fan. Although I get tunnel vision into a single map on a single game. So we're going all the way back to Black Ops 3, I think. And they had the moon.
2. 3 was boots off the ground.
Or was it first? Maybe it was the first Black Ops.
Moon was on Black Ops 2.
Are you sure? Or
Yeah, it was.
It might have been the original Black Ops.
Nah, it was a DSL. No, the original zombies.
Not the original zombies. I'm just talking about the moon map.
Yeah, but
Like,
I'm
just
saying
that game
the
in
first
particular.
time zombies was out on the Call of Duty games, it was only the 2 buildings, and it was German. It was old World War II German.
Yep. Yeah.
And then
fuck, I know the
2,
names
Black
of these
Ops
maps.
2 started in the theater. You went around, you got 4 more maps.
I
and
do
when they came
remember
out
the
with
theater.
the
What about
DSLs.
the moon was?
You earned the DSLs or you bought them. and you could earn the moon by going into
Really?
whatever the fourth map was. What was it? It was you ran around
What, Shangri-La? Are
Shangri-La.
we going all
was
the
it,
way back to that? Like,
was it the one that you went
jungle.
into?
Jungle ruins.
No, that's a
You're talking the main floor of a castle? Nazi
no,
Germany?
no. This would have been on the main earn your zombies map. It would have been the one. Let me
I
think
don't
about
see. Okay, maybe I don't know it as well as
it.
you.
It was on Black Ops. No, it was on Black Ops 2. Well, I just played the shit out.
I can
Dude,
remember going back
this
in
is
the.
becoming quickly my favorite game because Black Ops 2 was my all-time favorite. I loved fucking zombies, and this is so.
It's only the first
Everybody I
map.
talk to, this is so much like it. I hope it stays this way.
It's satisfying to kill the zombies in this.
I mean,
So then
well,
you
it's got
should
Easter
spend the
egg
time
too,
then. You should.
It's
I
got the Easter
watched.
eggs too.
I googled zombies, Cold War, solo, Easter egg. Right. So this guy is doing it by himself. But this is where you pick up the pieces and the parts, and he shows you where to put them and stuff. And like when I first got the game and I'm watching this video, I was like, "Fuck, this is what? Too much." Like in all honesty,
Pretty crazy.
you've got. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Oh, so it's pretty crazy.
Well, no, it's very laid out. It's well documented. Like you already know where. Okay, so you can shoot the box open on that fuse at the nose of the plane, even while the plane's still on the ground.
Yeah.
But you can't pick it up yet. Usually, when the power goes on and you go to the anomaly, that's when you get access to that, and that's when you're supposed to grab it. Then there's
What about-
also pieces laying around down in the accelerator room to put. So you know where the pack-a-punch machine is?
Yep.
Right on the opposite side of that wall, there's a tool bench at the bottom there. It's not a regular tool bench. It's a crafter
Yeah.
where you got to
it's a
take
crafting
3
bench.
pieces. Now those 3 pieces are in the dark ether. That's where you're supposed to pick them up. They actually glow gold. There's one out on the fuselage of the plane I keep finding over and over again, and I'm not sure where the other 2 are. But I do know that when you pick them up, wolves jump in. But it's not like a regular wolf round. Like it's really not.
They just
They're
come
not
in
as
there with the
aggressive.
zombies.
They're not as aggressive.
So the other, I know where 2 more pieces are. There's one when you go.
Are you talking about the dark ether?
No, crystal. The not the crystal.
And then there's that access to the rooftop. Through
You
the
know
window.
when you're in the ether, get shit by busting the crystals. Right?
Yeah, I know that. But there's
You
better
get-
things to do while you're
I
there.
think you
'Cause there's
get better
pieces,
shit
there's-
with by meleeing them,
What's that?
shooting them. I think you get better stuff when you melee than to shoot them.
I tend not to fight in the ether.
Oh, I won't try to fight. I was just busting the crystals with my gun. Just walk up and melee them.
Yeah,
And then it'll.
But
give
if
you,
you're-
like,
if you're
I think
in
one
the-
of them gave me
I
a
don't
monkey
like-
or something one time.
I don't like the ether. Well, if you go down, usually when I go to ether, I've only got 1 or 2 zombies around. I go down there and I just right now when I go to the ether, I don't want zombies on me. I want to look for these stupid fucking pieces of that stupid machine thing. Anyways, fire another round up.
So is that the only way you? Is that the only place that you can pick them up?
Yeah.
Is
let's see.
when you're in the ether, you can't pick them
I'll
up
show you
outside.
as soon as we start another round. Firing a round up. We don't have to go to level 20s and shit. I'll just I'll show you what I know. And then like a lot of the videos are like more than an hour long. Like it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, dude, like probably the first day or second day I played this, I was playing with Sean and Mike, and I was like, hey, what is this? And I kept looking, I was like, dude, this is a fucking Easter egg part. And they're like, no, it's, and I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, I was like, this plays like Black Ops 2. I was like, this is
It's
like
cool.
OG
It's
zombies,
very fucking
man.
cool. I could do.
It's awesome. I love it.
I could do it.
Becoming my
But mind
favorite
you,
game.
2.5 hours, maybe 2.5 hours plus, man.
Oh,
For me to make it through to level fucking 45.
yeah, right.
45, man. I was used.
I mean, what was
like-
he fucking on meth that night?
I had I leveled up 3.5 times.
Holy shit.
And I'm, why is it, yeah, Ether Shroud. You know, like, no, I just had him in a rhythm, and then, but I couldn't upgrade that one wonder weapon because, you know, I'm not doing any of that shit. Like, I had this stupid one, but you can upgrade it. Like, you can make it better than it already is. Right now, it's like, shoot a bomb, kill everything, and then hit L2 to reload it. That'll suck up zombies. Okay, so right here, right now.
This is where it started, strike team.
Okay, so pause the game. Pause it. Let's see if it works like that. Yeah, it won't work. Okay. Anyway, unpause it. Hit the thing, the middle pad. I'll keep you protected. You see at the very bottom? See that? See what it says down there?
Backup punch, laser scope, items, die. I've got those 2 dies.
Yeah, okay, so those are
cartridges.
the pieces. Okay, those are the pieces. Cartridges. Yeah, those are the pieces that we need. Thing, right?
Alright, so check this out. So, come over here.
Let's get to it then. This place is
So,
the cause of the outbreaks we're
you know,
encountering.
right there,
Better get
where those
inside and solve
sandbags
this
are,
case.
My
is
team can
where
handle it, Dr. Gray.
the
They'll
stamina
explore the
machine is.
site and find the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you come over and you go over here where somebody said it was called a zombie trap. I don't know if that's true, but up there,
Oh yeah,
there's
you can
2
shoot down. If you're running circles.
No. There's 2 of those fuses up there.
Use your Bowie knife, man.
Oh yeah, what the fuck am I
Go
doing?
break that shit in, man.
What
Get
the
them
hell am I
points,
doing?
man. This is a zombie apocalypse. You're a survivalist. You go hunting.
I got swords.
Don't take
I'm
that
not-
2 times.
Oh, I don't want to be a
I'll clear the level.
Michonne. Yeah, that's cleared. I don't want to be no Michonne or nothing, but I think swordplay would be a good deal. We have to go back.
What do you mean?
If we had to go past all the weapons of modern projectiles and go back to blades, I think that'd be cool. It'd make things a lot better.
Go to Japan.
People would be, you know,
Buy a Japanese sword.
less likely to be fucking around. Yeah, it's so hard to get anything real anymore. You'd be better off.
Oh,
buying
hey,
fucking-
wait. Ooh, look what I got. You want a Molotov cocktail?
Oh yeah. Hey.
I forgot. I'm working on Tomahawk. Man.
Ooh, the knife is just so badass. I like it.
So it doesn't swing your gun butt anymore. It's a one-shot kill all the way to level E. You can save all your ammo.
Can you reload the grenade launcher and the bow and all that stuff?
I've unlocked the grenade launcher. I've never used it.
Oh, you haven't ever used the bow?
The bow. And the bow, that thing is the same way you use a chopper gun. Right? Isn't it?
Oh, to activate it? Yeah, to use it?
Yeah.
Actually engage weapon? Yeah. But I'm saying, have you ever, like, reloaded it? Like, put new bullets in it? Like,
No,
ran
I
out
thought
of
it was-
arrows, I guess?
I thought
what
it
I'm
was just a
saying.
one-shot.
Oh,
I used it once. I shot the boss with it and got like no effect. And I was like, "Fuck this thing! I'll never use it." Ah shit! I just threw my. Threw my tomahawk away. See tomahawk running around.
I thought I heard it hit
I
the
wonder if I
ground,
could.
actually.
You know what? I might went off the rock and out of bounds.
You
I
can
wonder if I
buy,
can buy one.
yeah, you can buy it from that. Yeah, from the, you can craft it.
All right, kill him. Kill these guys.
Yeah, you should be able to go right.
There it is, right there. Yeah.
Right there and
One,
craft
two,
it, yeah.
I just made 2 of them. Oh, now I got 2.
What do I want to make? What can I make here?
I don't even use my gun. What did you bring? Oh, fuck. It's an AK-74, right?
Oh no, XM4.
XM4.
I
You got an
love it.
extended mag on that.
Yeah, it's like 52 rounds. I think. Actually, the badass extended mag is on the fucking AK. That fucking thing's got like a 50-some round mag, and
Yeah,
it
but
is
once you start
beast.
punching, it's like double. I think I get 74 in my... Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I wanted to see how many kills I can get. I think I might have killed more than one zombie. Yeah! Oh, that's the trick, baby. Do that again. Do the zombies line up.
What, close to them and line them up?
Oh, I missed. No, with the insta-kill, I think
right
it
here.
went through. I think it went through more than one.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I just did
That'd be badass. How many wood chippers you gotta get?
Well,
There's a
like you
stem
said, you
shot,
gotta do
why
it
not?
50 kills. The same 50 kills.
I can't believe I had killed that many people. Damn. Or zombies.
Usually use my knife. Just use the... You'll get so many points just using that knife.
Well, I mean, I got the wood chop last night. Sean was saying he's like, man, there's a tomahawk laying here. I was like, man, I ain't got no fucking throwables.
Oh, guess what? I have two, so I no longer have to pick it up because I've already got one in my inventory. So it's automatically...
So is that just with a...
Oh, grab it, grab it, grab it.
I got it, man. I didn't go down doing it. Don't make a hell of a lot of points off me going down.
Get back on task. Well, that sucked.
50 points.
Yeah,
for me, right?
sucker punched me.
I don't have to... Okay, you know how you usually when you throw a tomahawk and you have to go pick it up? Look, I got more than one in my inventory. It automatically picks it up.
There's a frag.
I
Well,
can't.
can you shoot?
That's
can you
a
shoot
frag.
them?
I
Can
can't take
anything?
frags, man. I got fucking tomahawk.
I was hoping it blew up. It don't blow up.
Shooting the grenade. When I'm walking by it, you fucking asshole.
I mean, you're on the team. I didn't figure there was going to be friendly fire. That zombie
Knife
thing was
goes.
gonna come close. Oh, I am. Dude, I'm rocking it. I barely shot my gun.
Oh man, I'm just dropping them with it and picking it up. Oh, I just threw one away. Shit. Where'd it go? There it is.
Good morning. Got a tomahawk laying here. So, like, you have those, you say you have two. So
I
when
do
you
have
max
two
ammo.
sliders.
Does it match your ammo? Your fucking tomahawk?
No,
There's
I don't
one
think
laying
so.
here.
But
Give
if
you
you
three.
get an if you get an insta kill, where is it? Yeah,
Right
that.
there.
Now I got 3. If we get an insta kill, man, I think I can throw it right through them.
I got insta kill. This Bowie knife.
I know, get them points. Man. Tell me that shit doesn't add up. Look, you're almost
Oh,
at
dude.
10 Gs. Man.
It's titties, man. I'm telling you. Well, we hadn't opened any doors yet either. Let me chasing him, man. Something wrong with y'all? Save this bitch as close as I can. I'm gonna head up. Pop a couple. Actually, let me do this.
Yeah,
first.
we'll pop some doors, eh? I'll put the initial deposit down.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Another,
I got Ether Shroud. I can't wait to use it.
I don't know what that is.
It's when they disappear and they can't see you. And... Alright, that's enough doors for me.
Oh, you ready to say I got a tomahawk clean over here?
yeah.
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 I was looking, I was running while I was getting ready to say it, and there you went sliding and scooped his ass up. I said, this nigga's on it, boy. Oh, he's fucking around.
Oh, see a tomahawk.
Just got my pyromaniac. Ooh. Burned into me some zombie bitches.
Lost so much time.
Oh, he's got the maximum tomahawks. I'd like to have one of those. My buddy's got a couple that are really nice, dude. They're
What?
badass.
Tomahawk?
Tomahawks. Yeah, fuck yeah. If you got the right kind of shit, them bitches throw good in the motherfucker.
It's a fucking hatchet on a pool cues.
But it's, yeah, but it's different though.
It's very fucking different. There's two very good ways to look at it. Practically or viciously, you know, I'm not even joking.
Oh,
The usual head of a hatchet, fucking ooh. Shorter stick, it's all on the wrist. Not something you swing and use it with one hand. Which
it's
makes
short
it,
as straw.
yeah, right? I know how to use it. Then I have to get punched up. Watch this. Oh.
We save one or two, and I'll go down and open a bunch of shit up.
Save?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I know not right this second, obviously.
Save one. It's fucking... I'm not even punched up. Only I'm a dead shot guy.
There you go, brother. I'll fuck him up with that tomahawk. I'll let him know what the tomahawk's all about.
Shit, I lost my tomahawk.
Shit, you had like 10 of them.
And I'll keep throwing them around. Hold on, let me grab one.
There's two. There was one behind you.
There's on my tomahawk. Alright.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'll go down anyway. Fuck it. I'll come when we both die. Okay, so door on the right.
There's a report about this place being haunted, is there? I hope not.
Open, says me.
Creatures. Unlike anything we've ever seen.
Follow the arrow.
What in God's name were the Nazis doing here?
Open, says me.
What I want to know is why are Omega Group so interested? Whatever they did here caused the other breaches.
You can open this one too, so I don't have to pack a punch.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
I'll watch you see.
Just keep eye on me, yeah.
Let's get the power on.
Go right back upstairs. Where'd you go?
Going.
Did you go up?
I'm heading that way. What the fuck you told me? Oh, man. That's bullshit. Man, that really fucking pisses me the fuck off. Did you get your healing thing?
fuck, man?
I don't have
I mean, what are they
to do it. I don't
touching me? I mean, I've got it if I could.
Oh shit.
Don't come down the steps, that's for sure.
Yo, triple tomahawk kill. What?
Was it?
Yeah, I just got 3 with the last. Oh my god, no. Jesus, I have nothing to do. Got 1 round in my gun. I don't have the quick revive.
Save yourself. I'll make it through the next round. Ain't like I got anything to lose, really. I can go take a PP, huh? Save one till I get back to P. That way we can
just
both
start
punch.
again. We just start again. Just start again.
Well, no, I mean, I'm good. No, I'm saying save one zombie and I'll P, and when I come back, we'll both fucking pack punch.
Alright. If I survive, you like save one. It's like, oh shit.
What exactly am I looking
You
at?
have 10 grand. Oh, give me that dead shot. Oh.
Similar to breaches, we've identified another outbreak zone.
It's not gonna matter. I'm dead. Brutal.
I needed that.
Man, I died.
Where did I put my controller?
I died.
It happened. We were up there a little ways for one person being downstairs. That's a hard place to be. There it is. Hard place to be. You know, something funny, just a touch back to politics. Putz and Dave were on one night, and they was all stirred the fuck up.
Is
And,
there? What is
they were
the
going
chance?
on about
What
this
is
not
the
a
chance?
fucking-
What is the chance of Texas in a few? Do you actually? Is that actually going to happen, or can
I don't know,
just
dude. It's
rest
Texas
assured-
and 19 states. I mean, I don't know how they can, but
That's
here's the
not
thing.
even half of fucking America. You lost the fucking vote. You can't turn these people's votes away.
Well,
If you
70
do, you
million
turn them into
people are
fucking.
gonna- The problem is 70 million radicals are going to stand behind him.
Oh, I'm really sorry that so many people fucking finally stood up against someone and voted against him.
Right, but you know, only 4 million more than total voted did that. So
It doesn't fucking
that means-
matter. He
that
lost the
means
general.
that
He
means
lost
half
the
of-
electoral.
No, I agree.
Period.
He's the only president. This pisses. If I met
Is he
him,
going to be?
I
in
would
40
tell
days,
him face to face.
in
I'd be like, you
38
know what?
days, In 38
You're the
days.
only president to ever lose the
Is
popular
president
vote
is
twice.
Trump leaving? He's got like 38 days. Is there anything he can actually do other than fucking move to Mar-a-Lago?
He could start a war.
With who?
As far as anybody, as far
His
as I
own
know.
fucking country? Like, fuck,
I don't know if we can change leaders during wartime. I'm not sure how that
in
works.
Canada? Well, fuck.
We may be
nah,
able to,
fuck
but I'm not
that
sure.
shit. Are you kidding me? They're gonna be like, nah, he's out. Biden inauguration.
Oh, he should be, but the problem is it's a bunch of people who aren't
it
aggressive.
is. Fucking, you can't.
who aren't
just-
aggressive.
What
You know,
single?
you can't fight
what
aggression
judge
with passiveness. It
would-
doesn't fucking work.
How many states are they asking to overturn?
They have 19 signed the
Mitch McConnell
Texas
has
lawsuit.
a 15% approval rate in Kentucky, and he got a
How he got
Can
voted
we have a
in?
recount?
Yeah.
I want a recount.
Well, hey, you know what's
if you're
funny?
going by the
So-
polls, like Trump likes to go by the polls. By the polls, I win easily. Well, then by the polls,
What
Mitch
polls was
McConnell loses. Yeah, right. What poll is that?
Which one are you looking at?
News?
Oh,
OAN,
yeah,
whatever.
OAN and Newsmax. Yeah, the two Trump-owned
Fuck
channels.
that shit.
Owned
Don't-
by fucking Trump. I'm not. Hey, I don't have my knife.
It's on the end of your gun.
Yeah, I was just punching. Same thing. I thought it was the same.
To see this place again.
No, it's only on the
Oh.
end of your gun. If you
Yeah,
use your
vaping
hands,
butts were-
it's
Taking the
Vaping putts were going on one night, and they, got all fired up. They fired each other up.
Dr. Strauss.
They were just
like
screaming,
he's
"Oh,
moving, like he's
This is not a
conceited, but like
this is not a Democrat. This is a Republican. These motherfuckers. This is a Republican." And I was like, even when y'all know the fuck, I was like, look up the. I said like, hey, both y'all right
the
now.
American
I was like, look
dream
up the
is
fucking
turning-
definition. I said, look up the definition of a republic. Neither one of them fucking knew. They didn't have a fucking clue. They're standing there saying this is not a democracy. A republic is a democracy. That's the definition. By definition, it is democracy.
It doesn't really matter what you call it now. It's like the government is run by elected officials, not appointed ones. And
Well,
this motherfucker got voted out.
Theoretically, I think it's more corporate than anything. I think we live in a corporate world right now, and we're all headed towards the one world government and all that bullshit.
That's great.
I
They all
totally
live in
believe that.
high rises. That'll make it fucking easy.
I don't believe in the bullshit, like all that. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy.
I'm a realist. I'm a fucking realist.
I am too,
Everyone
actually.
needs to fucking calm the fuck down. Start looking
here's the thing,
towards
he lost.
thy. Start looking
lost.
towards thy neighbor.
Every judge said he's lost in every single state except what Texas, which he didn't have a lawsuit filed in until after the lame duck, and no more fucking lawyers would do anything for him. I mean,
I
the
still
only
believe- I
lawyer
still
that will do
believe
his
there's more
case is
good
Rudy
people than bad
Giuliani.
people. It could be fuck that fucking guy, man. I got fucking
I hate that piece of shit,
celebrity
dude.
fucking respect, man. You were
Dude,
famous.
he is a fucking bag of AMs. Well, here's the thing. He was famous. He did a really good thing after 9/11. And then,
what?
I don't
He was
know.
The mayor
Maybe he
of
was
New
in the
York.
mob.
Any fucking
Well,
like, but
He did a really good job with all that shit, man. With the cleanup, with the benefits of people, with the organizing a bunch of shit. He
the ones
he
that
did
got
really good
cancer,
with
the
that. He
first
did. He was,
responders. Okay,
well,
good.
you know, yeah. I mean, he had to do with some of that. You know what I mean? Now later on down the line, you know,
That's
it is-
pretty good for him, considering the federal government came and took over all that shit
Well, he was.
as a first
That's what I'm
response.
saying. He was a really good guy and all, but he fucking.
Well, my
I
understanding
think personally,
is,
he's
my
tied with the mob.
what's
think, personally.
confusing to me, don't grab that. Don't grab it. Don't grab it. Near the level, and then
Just starts
wait.
blinking.
Yeah, wait for it to start blinking until it's on. That way we get the 2 points. My confusion is this. The whole point is like yesterday. And now I think people are beyond saying, oh, they die from the flu, they get hit by a bus, and they're attributing it to COVID.
No, you know what they're
doctors-
saying
The
here?
hospitals are overrun. They have field hospitals dealing with morgue stuff. The National Guard
More
can-
stuff. Dude, we have semi
to deal with
freezer trailers outside of every hospital.
Full bodies, right?
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
losing every.
We can't even bury them.
Listen.
We can't bury them. We have to
3,000
burn them, no matter what their
3,000
religion.
3,000 2 days ago. Every single day you're losing just as many people as September 11th, and it's blasphemy that this fucking president of the United States is tweeting this stuff.
Cares not. Cares not.
So
He cares not. He can't. He doesn't have it. You know, it's like they said. He's not capable of compassion. It's not. Here's the problem with a person
No.
like Trump.
He's an agnostic. Agnostic.
Well, he's a narcissist. But the biggest problem is he's never faced a consequence in his life ever.
No.
He's never been rejected. He's never had no because he had enough money.
I'm
to
gonna
make
take
the
care of
difference,
the soldiers because
You know.
I had a serious.
Yeah, the
introduction-
suckers. The suckers, you mean?
No, what did he
That's what he
have?
called them.
Bone spurs.
What?
Bone spurs, right? Captain Bone Spurs. Alright, we need to.
Oh, why he didn't go in? Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go in. He's a
He had
fucking-
he had a doctor. Dad's a millionaire. Didn't want his.
Well, you know, he only started with a little measly little loan of $1 million that his dad gave him. So he says, although they've tracked something like over $7 million in that first loan, and they've counted something like 20-some million that his dad funneled through bullshit loans to Trump
Oh shit! Wow.
that he would use. Yeah.
I'm just talking about his ticket out of the Vietnam War because the motherfucker was drafted.
Oh, totally. But you know, so was Clinton. I mean, you know, he
Oh,
went
did
to
Clinton not
Canada.
go?
He went to Canada, dude. He fucking dodged the draft.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
fuck yeah,
Did he
Clinton.
dodge it?
Yeah, he dodged it. He was a Dodger. He was in Canada, brother.
Well, he's not Canadian.
No, but he went back to Canada. Or no, he went
He
to Canada.
came to Canada?
He was Oklahoma. He was in
No
Oklahoma.
kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry, Arkansas. He's from Arkansas. He was in Arkansas, and I guess the
And
draft
he
started,
dodged
and
the
he
draft
went to
and came
Canada.
to Canada.
Yeah, he was drafted. That was a big thing on his. That was his opposition's big running thing. Was how.
Well, I'm sure
He
it
was
was
a draft
popular
dodger
at
and
the
everything.
time, but do you really think the Vietnam War was a good investment of American
Do I?
interest?
Are you kidding me? You know. So check this out. So
What was
I'm a
the
pretty, like I
Vietnam
say, I'm a
War?
realist, and
What was
my
it
uncle. Well, that's what I'm saying. My uncle is politics. My uncle was in Vietnam. Actually, both my uncles were in Vietnam on my dad's side, and my one uncle, he,
So what the
you
fuck?
know, he firmly believed that Vietnam was the right thing. You know,
For what?
they tricked the
What were
population.
they even fighting for?
Communists. We were fighting communism, they said. So check
But I
this
thought
out.
they
So-
were in your
so-
backyard.
Wait. Check this out. Oh, Cold War, right. So check this
Right.
out. So here's the deal. So one night we were hunting and we were at a camper, and I was probably 20, early 20s, but you're 6. And my uncle's in the camper and shit, and I'm like, man, I need some high, right? And I'm like, man, I ain't fucking, it's cold. And I looked at him and I was like, man, how old are you? He's fucking dead, you know, however old he was. I said, you been fucking Vietnam, you in the military. I was like, there ain't no way in my fucking mind. I was like, your best friend Silas smokes weed. I was like, I ain't going outside to fucking smoke, dude. I shouldn't have to. You know, I mean, I'm grown, it's not, you know. And, he said, good. And I got high and we started talking. And I asked him, you know, because he had firm belief. I started talking about Vietnam, and he got a little bit upset. And I'm like, well, Pat, what was the deal? What, you know, why did you? What was it about? What did you go for? You know, I don't understand. You realize they used y'all were pawns.
What was
And
the
he's like-
what was
And he got all pissed
It's
off. and he didn't
communism on the
understand.
opposite side of the fucking world. It's kind of like
Dude.
the American government invading
Well,
North
so-
Korea right now.
Well, we're still in war. We're still at war with Korea. We're only on a ceasefire.
Are you kidding me? Trump is shaking
No,
hands
it's God's
with
honest
Kim
truth.
Jong-un.
We're on a no. Since the 40s,
Ah.
we are on a ceasefire with Korea. We are
What the
still
fuck is
technically
going
at
on
war with
him?
Korea.
Doesn't this-
Dude, I don't. Right, it's crazy.
Nah.
It's so crazy. So he looked me straight in the face and he says to me, "This is like
Critical
communism,
finish
man."
his head.
He said, "To fight communism, man." I said, "Dude, what?" I said, "Do you believe that?" I looked in, straight in the face. I was like, "Do you really believe that?" And he just looked at me, and I think that was the first time he had ever actually, like questioned it, because to him, hippies were hippies. They were dirty, no goods that called him a baby killer. You know what I mean? And he's hillbilly. I think they graduated, but they didn't have very good education. You're talking kids in the 50s and the 60s in the mountains. Talk about way in the sticks. And like Kentucky, Daniel Boone territory. Don't get up behind me, bitch. And so they're not. I don't know. But I think he finally thought about it and he finally got it. You know, and the thing that shocked me was how crazy to me it was that after all of this, all the people he's seen hurt and die, friends he lost and everything, he still believed that. He still believed that wholeheartedly. I mean, they convinced him that was what they were there for. That was what that was about. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't
and up
blame
until
you.
that many years later, you know, you got one saving. We'll go down. I'll go down and lunch for that.
You know, you fucking
You got looks like 3 or 4. Yeah, it was crazy for me, Burks, because you know he didn't know. He just never looked at it in perspective, I guess, you know. And
you don't when you serve.
right, well that's you know your head down and your body's
You can't
green.
go
That's
in
all,
there,
you know.
private
With a
whatever,
mind
and
of
be
your
like,
own.
oh, wait a minute,
No.
what the fuck?
Well, our military, the process is to break you down physically and mentally and build you
I
back
get
up.
it. I know.
That's
The ultimate reset.
yeah.
Right. I get it.
All right, I'll go back up and do the catch the thing unless you want to. You spend all the money, I'll go do that.
What the hell is that? Doctor is not what I think it is.
I don't think I have enough money for it.
I'm going
I know
in.
I got enough.
I'm going in. Hang on.
No, I know I got enough to punch. I just
Oh, the power's on. I can go this way. Everything seems so slow when you fucking get over it. Doesn't it?
shit is on.
Two seconds. 1 second. Going in.
Take your time.
That's true. That ain't no bullshit. Got it. Coming out. I believe I got it. I don't see where I got it. Does it say you can build it?
Doesn't matter, yeah. I'll go way down, but
Yeah, I
I'm
got it.
still
It says
trying
machine
to
part.
see it.
I'm coming down. That's cool. Hang on.
No, I can't build it.
What?
I can't build it.
Why does it say retrieve machine part? Oh, you are gonna rook me, you motherfucker. Get up, Pokey. No time to be laying
You don't
around.
have the piece.
I'm going back in. Back to the medical bay. Got it. You should be able to build it.
Oh, at least I got enough points to fucking get that fucking armor up. You know we're gonna get hit with a boss.
Appears our strike team went over the trip. They have now returned from the other side.
I lost all my perks.
You should be good. It should have got you up and actually helped your energy and everything.
Ah, shit, what did I do? I don't have my dead shot back. Alright, go do your thing. I'll wait for the dogs on the fucking airplane.
I got a zombie on my nutsack.
Kill him. Fuck, I had to dance around with him in the dark. Tiptoe through the tulips at this point. Can't even afford to get to the building. So you get shafted. This game.
fucking way. Dumb fuck.
Oh boy. You're gonna die.
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? Dog.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to hold on, Maggie.
That was easy. Do you need to pause it?
Can I? Do you care?
Yeah, I can.
Alright,
hear
let
you.
me,
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm gonna run upstairs right quick first
It's all
and
good.
get where you're at, and then I'll, pause it up because I can take her outside. She's giving me the signals.
It's moving in your direction.
Oh, brain rot's fucking them up. Oh,
They're almost both dead. There you go. The bomb. Bomb.
oh, alright, pause.
There you go.
That's perfect. That was
Alright,
like
man.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me just a minute.
Put the motherfucker down.
Hola, muchacho.
What?
Is hello. Thank
What's
my
up?
friend. Oh, nothing. I just saying I was back.
What?
I'm back.
Guess who's back?
Boys back again. Boys back again. Man, you need to do me a favor. You need to go and maybe not do no harm, but like put her in a place where she can do no more electronic speaking ever. And that's the bitch. What's her name? I had it a minute ago. Now I got it. The one to be doing the fucking arms of an angel, motherfucker, with them poor ass dog commercials and such, make you feel like hell. Somebody will do something to her. Ain't she a Canadian?
What you talking about?
Oh, Sarah McLaughlin. Ain't she Canuck?
Sarah McLaughlin.
Yeah.
I remember her. She's a singer, right?
Yeah, exactly. She just does the fucking commercials with the
I
poor
don't,
mistreated animals and shit.
I don't watch TV, man.
Sings the
I don't
arms of
have.
the
I don't
angels.
have.
It's
I haven't
horrible.
had cable since the Toronto Maple Leafs didn't make it through fucking playoffs in like
Damn.
2000 and fucking. I no seriously. I don't have cable. I barely have fucking Netflix and Disney. Like I don't
Yeah, well, I mean,
watch
nobody really.
mainstream
That shit's.
media. Like I don't tune into the
Please.
news every night. You know,
Where do you get your? Don't tell me you get Facebook. You get Facebook feeds.
well, I get
For your news?
Facebook, but like that shit's all bullshit too.
Man, let me turn you into an app.
No.
It,
No, if I
an
want the news, I
American
get
app.
on Twitter. If I want the news, I get on Twitter. I can find out whatever.
Well, no,
I
I'm
can.
saying you could check this out, and it's non-biased. It actually reports American news. It does some, foreign if it's got something to do
Don't
with
care.
policy or some shit.
Don't
But
care.
it's newsy, and it's the only network that I have seen. I every day probably watch 4 different ones to 5 different ones, not including CNN because they're so bad. But
That's
Newsy,
CNN, CNN.
Newsy
They're
is the
better
only
than
one that.
fucking OANN or whatever
Oh,
the
but
fuck it
that's not new.
is.
I
You
don't
know what I
consider
mean?
those news stations. Those are
Probably
privately
that.
owned
Like that's
propaganda
the
machines.
same thing with that fucking
They're
that
propaganda
Bannon
machines.
guy. What's Bannon's
Oh,
fucking?
Steve Bannon is a fucking crook.
Bannon's
That
got that.
motherfucker.
What's his fucking Breitbart? That's his Breitbart news.
Yeah,
Right
Breitbart.
wing propaganda, blah blah blah. Just I can see it
Hmm.
on the street. I can walk out on the street and see what my
Yeah,
fucking.
it's probably. You know
I
what?
can
That's
walk out on the street and see what the people around me need. And it ain't like they. Why are they fighting a stimulus package that's gonna put $1,200 in everybody's pocket? Why are they fighting that? And why are they
because
saying they can't
you know the
afford it?
name.
And
You know the
why
name.
have they bailed out the banks
You
twice
know
in the
the
last
name.
20 years? It's
You know the
bullshit.
name.
It's
You know the
bullshit.
name. There's
Well, I
one
know.
name.
No.
Yeah, you do. Mitch McConnell.
Oh yeah,
That's why.
yeah. Nothing crosses my desk. You
I
know
mean, that's
what?
why.
Do you want to hear
If
what's
it's not,
funny? I
if
want
it
to tell you
won't
something.
pass,
So I
you
am
won't
banned off
sign it.
Twitter. On Twitter, I have a
You're
7-day.
banned.
Yeah, I did. So Senator McConnell
Okay.
fucking tweeted something, and just reading words come like it's like a snake's mouth. His whole face doesn't move. It's just like words coming. It's literally like someone's got his hand up his ass and just moving his mouth lips. And my response to his tweet was drop dead.
And they banned you?
Yeah, for a week, man. I had to delete the tweet too before my week in Twitter jail started.
Wow.
You're not allowed to like wish harm upon someone. And my response was like, well, hopefully he goes into sleep or something. Like, I don't fucking know what to say, but I took a screenshot of it, yeah. So the McConnell, fucking, they all reported me when I just said drop dead. Like honestly, he blocks.
See, that's the problem,
He
is
blocks
too much
everything.
PC.
That's what's wrong with politics and the. I
Well,
like that AOC.
our problem is they're so out of touch
You don't like that
because of the
AOC
age
chick,
gap.
do you?
AOC, I don't know who that is.
Alejandra Cortez or whatever.
I'm not.
Cortez?
I'd have to see her. I'd have to see her.
She wants to wipe student debt. She wants universal health care.
What is she doing? Who is she in charge of? Or what has she been
It's her
named to be in
first
charge of?
year as a congresswoman, I guess.
She's a congresswoman
For the state of,
And-
she's from the Bronx or whatever.
Oh, from New York.
Alexandria fucking Cortez, man.
I don't know. I don't know much about her. I'll tell you who I would vote for if they run, and that is.
Well, she was a Bernie bro. She was a Bernie bro.
Hey, I was about Bernie. I would have voted Bernie over
Yeah.
all of the fucking every
Even
time.
Biden.
Even Obama.
Even
Even
Biden.
Biden.
Yeah,
Oh,
even Biden.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Over Hillary. Over
He wants
Obama.
He wants to erase student. In Cuba you can.
Bernie
you
fucked
get 'em-
himself. Bernie fucked himself because
How?
he put a stigma on the word socialist and proclaimed himself a self-titled
The only
socialist.
fucking socialism
problem
is
with
not
that
a
is-
fucking dirty word, man.
But the problem is, uneducated America thinks it's the first step.
What do you
you
do
know,
when you go to the
next
bar?
step from that is
What do you
communism.
do when you're single?
Oh, I know.
You move
I
into a new
know.
city and you got yourself in your place and you go, I'm going to go to the local bar and I'm going to go socialize.
Brother, I have never in my life understood why you have to pay for education. Why
I
is
have
it
to
so
pay for my
hard?
neighbor's education.
We,
I think,
what America needs is equality.
yeah,
that's
you
what
don't
we
have
need.
You got too many people. 300 million, we've got 30.
Yeah, but only fucking 140 of them vote. How sad is that?
Trump says I'm bringing all the troops home, and then says don't vote this guy in because he wants to cut the military bill. I'm like, so what are you bringing all the troops home for?
Well, no.
Like,
he's-
what do you need the money
we-
for? He wasn't using for like national. Like, this is like Civil War bullshit. Like, is shit gonna hit
Dude,
the
you
fan
know
over the next
Donald
42
Jr.
days?
Dude, it's
Are they
very
gonna
possible.
pass a Are they gonna pass a stimulus over the holidays before these fucks go on break, or not?
They're going to pass the stimulus, but it's not going to be direct in your pocket stimulus. It's going to be for businesses,
Right.
health institutions.
Right. So if you don't own a business,
and
you're
get this,
fucked.
and get this.
If you don't own a business,
health
you're fucked.
health insurance companies that are so hurting right now. You know what? Fuck those motherfuckers. That is where that and $25 fucking band-aids is all we need, and we can keep the system we have. But they don't.
Is it
fucking
really
regulate that shit.
$25 for?
Dude, it's more.
Band-Aids?
It's over $3,000 a night to spend the night in the hospital and nothing else. Just sleep in the bed in the room for one night is over $3,000. My
Out of
girl
your
gets
pocket. So
she-
if
my
you
girl
don't
has-
have,
well,
so
fuck
if
that.
you,
If you don't have insurance, it's over $3,000 to spend
But
the
if
night.
you-
It's the most
but,
expensive
like,
hotel that I ever
how
heard
many
of.
people lost their job because of COVID? And they lost their health
Oh,
benefits
we're
too.
getting ready. So we're getting ready at the deadline. We're getting ready. If they don't do something really fast, we're
Hey,
running
what's
out
your
of
biggest?
all of that
What's your biggest
unemployment
baddest?
money.
What is your biggest baddest aircraft carrier?
Oh, I have no idea.
What's your biggest baddest nuclear submarine or super fucking bomber, or whatever? That's the
No
difference
clue.
between Canada. Our taxes go into universal health care. Now, I'm not going to say that there isn't
No,
preferential
no.
treatment.
Hey,
There,
look,
I'm not going to
there's
say that
way
there
too
is.
much
I'm not
money
going to
into
say
the
they're
military.
Just-
We
don't you
have
think it should-
we have like much more larger military than just about every country in the world. So why the fuck
because
do
you-
we need to keep putting that money in it? And why do we?
So
here's what I'm
Trump
okay.
is
So there's
trying
a
to
couple
make
things.
himself. Trump
So
is
how-
trying to make himself look good by bringing all the troops home, but saying I don't want military budget cuts. You need military budget cuts. You need to bring these people back and give them civilian fucking jobs.
But his followers,
Fuck.
and I
their
say that
followers.
because
They're
it is
fucking
like a,
retarded.
it's a
There's
cult.
fucking cult.
It's a cult,
I
dude.
was just
It
gonna
is.
say-
It is a cult.
I saw one on TV the other day. She's like, "No
It is a cult.
president has ever lost Ohio and
Dude,
Florida." Fucking
They
blah, blah,
do
blah, blah,
not
blah.
believe anything of the truth. They will. You can show them facts. You could show them. Trump could say red is purple, and you could show them red, and they would still say nah. Just so one of the other guys that I debate with the other day, and he's a really smart kid. He's training to be a minister. He's going to
I
college
see.
for it and stuff.
Religion should not be
Well,
mixed with
yeah,
politics at all.
well, so I totally concur with that. But so he supports Trump and just about everything Trump, and he even says that he thinks
That's
the
horrible.
election. He looked at me and really think that the election was fair, and I'm like, are you serious? I was like,
Do you
really?
think
I
it
was
was
like, dude,
fair?
are you
Like all of a
serious?
sudden, what? What?
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm like, are you serious? I was like, well, yeah, it's over. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, Biden won. What, you know? And he's like, He's like, yeah, see, I don't think so. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, are you kidding me?
He's like
I was
1
like,
in
I was like,
55
look,
in lawsuits.
I
Like
was like, there's so, and I brought this to it, and I think he counted
all
out
I
a
can
little
think of is a bunch of
defensive.
cowboys riding in on horses from fucking Texas, going no. And I'm like, how
I mean,
brazen is that? And they have every. Okay, so every state.
so in the
every
state of
state-
Richmond, in our capital last year, because we're a completely Democratic
I
ran
haven't
state
seen those.
right now.
I haven't seen those list of names yet. But of all those 17 states, there are GOP representatives, and they all
Republican.
signed off on this lawsuit, and they will go
Republican.
down in history as
Doing something,
barn
trying
fires.
to
Like, what the fuck?
basically
You're
trying
they're
I mean,
trying to
this
overthrow
is-
an election. They want to ignore
they're
the
trying to
states they
overthrow-
lost.
it's
So I
more
want to
than
go back
that.
to Kentucky.
They want to
McConnell has like
overthrow
a
the policy of the way we do it. Once they do this, if they do this and they were
They've
to
already
succeed,
been. Have they not
it's
already
gone.
been
We
certified?
have no system of government.
It is gone
Yeah,
already
that-
for Trump.
Oh, it is. Well, it's gone. Period. He
For
destroyed
Trump,
so
he's
much,
moving.
man.
He's moving.
Dude, I honestly hope they have to escort his ass out. The problem with me is,
I already heard they're gonna.
what are they going to do with
fumigate.
this motherfucker? They need to arrest him.
Well,
They need to arrest him.
well, if he
I mean,
pardons
he's-
himself
he's
before
done-
he leaves office, like
You
talk
can't
about an
pardon
abuse of
yourself for
power.
future crime. I don't see how that works.
Well, no,
I'm going to pardon myself, so I'm going to walk down here and just start murking motherfuckers. Get the fuck
that's
out
what
of
he's
here.
doing. That's
The
what he's
problem
doing for his
is
kids.
he
It's a,
needs to.
it's
no,
a
it's not gonna
provisional
work.
pardon for his kids. He's trying to do that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I want
But
to
he's
pardon them
trying.
for crimes they haven't been. I'm
So
sorry,
you
but
know what
if
that
you
does?
Okay, like
Another way
Flynn,
to undermine our system of government.
Flynn
He's
took.
throwing fucking shit at the wall to see what sticks.
You
and
have
his
to
crazy
accept
ass
pardon.
people will believe it. They'll believe
Flynn
it.
could be in front of a grand jury by
Well, the grand
accepting a presidential pardon is an admission of guilt. So
Sure.
now he's open to
Guilty.
he's open to examination. He's not protected by anything that he was before.
But what
ever.
difference does it make? He doesn't have to show up to a subpoena.
Well, because
none of them
fucking-
did.
He could sing like a bird, but I don't think he will.
Why would he do that when Trump just fucking pardoned him? Trump's his boy.
It opens him
You know
up
what
to
I'm saying?
prosecution on the
Which
state
is really
level.
kind of funny since,
On the
isn't he
state
the
level,
same
like,
person
even
that
if-
created
even if-
Wicked Hillary? Isn't
even
he the
if
same
Trump
person that did the
pardoned-
deal?
Even if Trump pardons himself, those are for federal charges, and federal stuff. On the state level, it doesn't count.
Well, he's got crime and he's going to jail for shit in New York.
Well, that's what I mean. So, what if he self pardons himself? He's going to do it in New York, and he's never going to be able to go back there. That's.
Here's the biggest problem with Trump.
Did you
Right
see
now,
all the
he's doing-
signs up around New York?
I would love to
They
see
were
him take a
not
fucking.
wanted signs. It was Jared and Ivanka.
Oh, absolutely.
And guess where they bought land? They bought a big ass $30 million plot in fucking Florida. And in Florida, it
course.
has a law no matter what you're convicted of, they cannot take your home. No matter what. No matter how big and expensive it is, no matter how much money you owe, no matter what it is, they are not allowed to take your place of residence.
Pieces of shit. The problem with them is now the entire family knows too much. And we
What
know
family?
they're connected. The Trump family.
Fucking, they're gonna burn their own bridges, man. Junior's half whacked on coke, blabbing on
So what
Twitter.
What if,
He's
what
calling
if they do make
he's
it
calling
to,
Swalwell Fartwell and shit. Like
he
the
called
guy's
for
an
civil
idiot.
war. He called in public for
Yeah.
civil war over this election.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? You know, people got
people buy that. Crazy
Trump
people.
got
The
more.
people we were talking
Trump
about
got.
earlier
Trump
that fuck
got
up our
more.
gun laws
Trump
go and
got.
act on that stuff.
But listen,
You know?
this is why I believe there's more good people than bad people, because Trump
4
got
million
more.
more.
No, listen, Trump got more votes in this election than he did in the last. But except this time, he lost the popular again, and he lost the electorate college.
I hope that's
And I
'cause enough
think
people
that's
came to
because
their
there's more.
senses.
For every bad guy that goes up and says, "Well, fuck these niggas running my front yard," and blah 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 blah, there's 5 people that say, "You know what? I care about thy neighbor, and I don't really want to bring religion into it. I just think it's common
Well,
sense. I care
Well, I
about people
think the
that are less."
basis of all religion, I had the same
Well, it's
argument
not
with the
about.
same guy the other day. I think,
Okay.
he's like, he says to me, he says, so you have no religion? And I'm like, well,
I
it's
agnostic.
like I was
Is that
born,
what that is?
I was
Agnostic.
born, I
Isn't
was
that
born
agnostic?
Baptist. My,
So was I.
well,
I
I'm not
was
sure yet.
I was
My family
baptized.
was Baptist, so I was born into it. Like I was, iterating. And, um,
Dude, that's
growing
fine.
up, I took a lot of acid, so I started to question a bunch of things. And I actually, I saw something tripping one time that changed my fucking perspective. And it was in a movie called Easy Rider.
I
And
know.
it's,
Fuck.
you know the movie?
Yeah,
Okay,
I know
so
the
so
movie.
in the movie, they were tripping and they went into a brothel. You remember that in
No,
the
I
movie?
don't remember that much of it.
All right, so after I can't think of his real name, but
No,
Johnny's back. After he got killed, he had a ticket to a brothel that somebody had gave him with because he was some like highfalutin political son is who he was riding with these guys. But I guess he was just fuck up or whatever. Well,
here's
when they went to the brothel, they were in it, and behind them, I look at shit. I can't help it. I see things in the background. Behind on one of the big
that's
ass
how I watch hockey games.
hearth, on the big ass hearth, it said if God did not exist, it would be necessary for man to invent him.
Did you ever work in the industry? It's like hockey. When I go to a hockey game and I watch the hockey game, I can see what's going to happen in the future because cameras are always right on the focus of where the puck is.
Oh yeah, I
But
got you.
but for
Yeah,
me,
you
I can
see
see a
where it's
late line
going.
change. I can see a guy trip over the bench. I can see things the camera. So when I go to a hockey game, I'm never like that's just an assumption of where the hockey game is. I always watch. I call it the
Yeah, I
prelude.
thought that
The
was
prelude.
pretty.
The prelude. The prelude.
It's the prelude.
It's the prelude to what's going to happen, and you can never do it unless you're live and see it. Like when you watch it, the camera always follows the puck. Kind of
Yeah,
like
we got a.
football.
They
kinda
keep, I think, a
follows the
blue
ball,
dot
but
on
there
this
is
one.
so much going on in the background. Even the coaches slapping people in the head, yelling at people, tripping over the bench, fucking late line changes.
Fighting in the stands.
Wrong. Well, no, I've never been in a fight in the stands, man.
Well,
I've
not
been.
necessarily you, but if you're watching, I'm sure
Well,
you've seen.
hey, listen, man. Listen. I don't know if you know anything about hockey, but I was in Vancouver, GM Place, for the Vancouver Canucks versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. They only play like they're in different conferences, and I'm like, so there's a sea of white, like that's their thing in Vancouver. All the fans wear white, even if it's not a fucking. And I'm there in dark blue, fucking Leaf fan, sticking out like a fucking sore thumb. And it was good because Leafs won like by like 4 goals. Like a lot of the fans were gone, so I went down and like scooped those seats up and shit. Like it was.
Oh
It's
yeah,
good.
I got you. Mhm.
Oh hell yeah, man! Fuck, I'm a huge sports like football's
See, I don't
different.
do any organized sports. I'll watch MMA. I'll watch.
I don't.
I'll look
I
at.
have respect for it.
I have nothing
taken.
for anything else really.
I've
I
done
think every sport is
I've done
rigged
Jeet
since.
Kune Do, and every time I have the opportunity to fight for something that I believe in, I take the opportunity. Not because
You know what?
I'm not outwardly like violent. Like I'll always talk myself out of a situation.
Hmm.
But if there's anything that comes like between my lines, like my front door, like I said, I only weigh 180 pounds. But if you try and come in my front door and have a baseball bat, you better believe I 600.
Correct or not.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know what to do. I know when to
The
do
force
it.
of the bat's a little more than 180
Listen, man, I've my buddy Bundy's
I'm surprised you
he's
didn't say a
400.
hockey stick, you
He's
motherfucker.
he's 400. He's
I know you
470.
got one laying around, don't you? You can probably see it right now. Tell me
Actually,
the truth.
no. After the breakup, I don't have any of my hockey sticks here. Plus, they're all fucked up,
Oh.
anyways. Plus, I haven't.
Are
been
you
in
ready
my
to start?
rollerblades.
And I got ready
Well,
to start.
you better. No, I can't
Oh.
actually. It's
Are you
3:02. My
out?
kid's out of school at 3:30.
Oh, you go to walk on.
So I got
all
like
right.
10 minutes. Yeah, I walk there and back. My bad.
All right. That's all right,
Fucking
dude.
shit.
Go do it up. Go do it up. I'll
But
fucking
you gotta watch.
rock it
You gotta
and-
look up the fucking tutorials. You gotta find a good tutorial where a guy's not acting like an asshole. But it shows you
Yeah.
where to put all these parts.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you go into
We're not
the
even that
ether,
high right now. What are we, like 9 or something? I'm gonna see where it says.
do it.
10.
Jesus, yeah, that's early.
Damn, this is
Oh,
fire up zombie.
all I do is I take him home. I don't actually go to court on Monday over this bullshit.
I was extremely violent when I was young. I hope never to have to do any violence.
I've never,
again.
you know,
It wasn't. It was so Burks. It wasn't that I.
It's
I
about what
wasn't.
you're
I
doing.
wasn't a. I wasn't violent to people who didn't generally start shit first, or wasn't
did you have a
picking on
short?
somebody
Did you
that
have a
they
short
knew.
fuse?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Right. So
Listen, dude, I come from a family. My mom's brothers and her father. There's 5 of them. Out of the 5, there's 1 that I know that hasn't shot somebody. There's out of the 4 that shot somebody, I think only 1 of them's been to jail for it. I mean, I come from like a really fucked up mental family as far as when I say hill people, you just really it's hard to express hillbilly to somebody
no,
that
it's not.
hasn't. They're extremely
I have
clannish.
trailer park.
I mean, no, different, totally
No.
different. There's trailer parks in hillbilly, but hillbilly.
Well, hillbilly
is
owns his own land.
beyond
Trailer
hillbilly.
park is like snowbirds.
Yeah, but a ton of
Tourists,
hillbillies
tourists.
only can afford trailers. I mean, it's a different. Like even here, it's a
Nomads.
different subculture
It's like
here
nomads.
than it is there. Well, they don't move. They don't.
And they
travel,
like their
but
guns.
They just,
I'm gonna get everything.
they're
They like it. They like. I don't. Fuck, man.
I
Don't
guess,
you think I
mean,
wouldn't get an AR if I couldn't up here? If
yeah,
I knew I
I'm
wouldn't
sure you
go.
would.
If I knew it wouldn't. Be
I mean,
a
here's
federal
here's
crime.
my theory. Here's my theory on the AR, and I mean, for one, it's just a semiotic. For 2, we've been at war now, roughly 30 years.
Not in
No,
your
not in
streets
Canada.
though.
No,
Not
but
in your
listen,
living room. Not in your
but
home.
you're not. Can I finish? So we've been at war now roughly 30 years, right? How many young Americans have we put that gun in the hand of and sent overseas, and they've had to carry this motherfucker around for 3 or 4 years at a time? How
Okay, so
familiar,
that's the
how
whole point.
familiar do you
That's
think
the
these
whole-
guys
that's the
are
whole
with
point.
this weapon?
That's
You're
the
not-
whole point. That's
What's
the
the
whole
point?
point. The whole point is you're saying we teach our soldiers to go and use these weapons all the fucking time. My point is there shouldn't be a need for that
No,
weapon
no,
in the
no.
homeland. Because then if you say that
Well, that's never going to happen. That's
I know.
fucking utopia.
I know.
It's not going to happen, man.
It's Canada. It's
Almost
Canada.
Switzerland. It's
Up
Switzerland.
here, so
It's
when-
Switzerland.
Oh no! Oh, they're stricter than we are. Up here, I can have a sidearm.
Well, so
Shotgun
wait, let me
and a
get back to
long
my point.
rifle.
So we for 30 years we've trained them, we've put this gun in their hand. So do you think when they come back home, they're young, early 20s maybe?
No,
They
hell
come back
no.
home. So a lot of them decide
this
they
little
want to
nine
shoot.
ain't
They
gonna
want to.
happen for me. They go.
Well, no, I
buy
mean
the
they're
gun
looking
they
at.
had. Yeah.
Well, well, if you go hunting, are you going to grab granddaddy's gun or your dad's old hunting rifle when you got the
You-
option of carrying this? that you
our
are
countries
extremely familiar with. You know what I mean?
Our countries
I
are
think
so fucking different.
I think that's the biggest
I
misconception here
wasn't
with it.
allowed to join the military because I didn't have an education past grade 6 or
How about
6.
that? I got uh I got a high school education. Well, I have.
I don't. No,
So
not
this
high
is.
school, grade 6,
I don't have a high
motherfucker.
school. I
I
don't have
was
a high school
18
education.
years old. I was arrested in grade 6 at the
No, I don't
earliest
have.
possible age. I went
I don't
to
have that.
foster
I
homes, group homes.
yeah. I left home with like. Well, I was.
And when I tried to enlist
I
for
was
the
kind of.
military,
My parents took me to live with.
when I tried to enlist for the military, I was denied because
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
have a grade 6 education. And there I was.
Because
I
I
was
didn't have
like
high
8.
school.
I was 18 fucking years. No, I'm sorry. I was 16 years old. And I was
Yeah, I
like
tried
the
to go to the
first. That
Marine
was
Corps. I
like
didn't have.
92. That was the first Gulf War. The first one.
Yeah, that was when I
Not the
tried to
second
go.
one. The first one. I collected trading cards after that. I gotta go.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, it's 3:07. They get out in 23 minutes.
I'll see you later on.
Yeah, I'll be back. All I ever do is walk them home.
Yeah, I'll blow this.